Okay.
I thought that was a cat.
Oh, that fell
Rip.
off.
Oh.
How about
Oh,
you
well.
just stick that on the table, maybe?
Yeah, I'll do that.
Probably would work. I don't think that bed is gonna want to stay up anymore.
Probably use too much suction.
Okay, we need to go log on.
Hello, everyone.
How to draw anime
what if we
heads.
called it Free Art College or something?
Yes,
You wanna
free
try that?
art college.
Free Art College. It basically is. Hello, Ryusa, Lydia, Katsua, Creative Prodigy, hello. And I can never read it because it's Chinese. Even though I'm Chinese, I don't know how to read
We'll
it.
do free art college another time.
Okay.
Hello, huh?
Nothing. I'm just saying hello to the YouTubers out there.
It's definitely the fact that those suction cups are so dirty.
Yeah. Maybe what I'll do is I'll clean it and then see if it works better. Clean both the window and the
suction cups.
yeah.
Because the dirty, stinky cat. Hello, everybody. Hey, Dahlia, Lexi,
Hey, Dahlia,
Katsua,
Lexi.
Creative Prodigy. Chinese name.
Shadow Paradox,
Lydia.
hello. Ooh,
How is everybody doing? I'm very happy today. How about you, chat?
I'm happy.
I am happy.
Happy as can be. And we're covering heads today. Because heads are always a fun topic to cover.
Can't
Oi?
get enough drawing that sort of thing.
Yeah.
Head angles and lighting.
Head angles and lighting. That sounds fun.
We are live on TikTok. And I've pinged the Discord. I am on the ball today. Let's go.
4 figures left to do of homework. Awesome, Dahlia.
Very nice.
Awesome. There we go. I'll turn this into Miki.
I finally finished my fire environment. I'm happy.
Chat, y'all want to see it?
I'm happy with how that turned out. What the heck? Oh, here it is.
Bro, I'm so excited for that class, honestly.
There's that.
It looks so good.
There's that. Yeah, I worked on it a little bit today.
Pretty new. Hey.
Awesome. Welcome.
Love it.
Yes, burning.
Burning.
I'll put all of these on here, and then we'll just cycle through them.
Sure. What time is it in your guys' country?
It's still light out.
Yep. Yeah, still light out.
But it didn't just get light out. It got
Nope.
light out a long time ago.
You can guess what time it is.
Make your best guess in chat and claim your reward.
Or brownie points. Hey, Jack.
This is the environment that I finished. Well, let's just say it's mostly finished, but I ain't going further with it. Hey, Poppy.
Hi, Poppy.
How are you doing? So starting off on the left, we got burning building, torch on the ground. Moving over towards the right, of course, we have the burning
Buildings.
church in the background because bandits are bad guys.
And they steal
apparently.
the silver in the church. I don't know.
He's silver in the church, dude. What?
I thought Vikings stole like silver and gold or something from the churches. I don't
And
know.
then we got the burnt down building here in the middle.
Tori says Miki after one super spicy burrito.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah.
And then that's that one.
I'm sorry, Kitty. There's no bed for you to sleep on like that.
Yes, there
the
is.
Usual. I love the burning village.
And then we've got nighttime version before the burning. Y'all have seen this one already.
I love the moon.
Nighttime version. And then we've got happy daytime
Daytime
version,
happy.
which is actually has a different bridge because I went ahead and changed it. And there we go. Y'all saw me paint some of this. I'm happy. All 3 of them are done. All 3 of the environments, of the interiors, all 3 of the exteriors. A lot of painting.
Do you have a speed painting? You show speed paints videos of these?
Nope.
These are
We
done
have
for anime art school.
These are a class, like a live recorded class where I go through everything.
Yep, this is in our anime art school.
So I am doing these school digitally. Very nice.
Awesome, perfect.
That's good.
That is
because,
good.
you wouldn't be able to do it not digitally.
Yeah,
Speed pain.
speed pain.
painting.
Painting is pain. The pain in painting.
I don't really do speed paintings. I
Well, I think they mean like a video of like your process, but like time lapse.
I know. I don't really do speed paintings.
Yeah.
I don't tend to have time lapsed versions of my painting or anything. I could at some point, but I mostly teach live, that sort of thing.
Yeah. Speaking of teaching, we are covering drawing anime heads and lighting them today.
Yep. She's so cute. Hello.
Hey, Danny.
Hey, Danny Draws. Can you send over your picture to Christina?
Yes, we'll definitely do that later this stream.
Yes.
It's gonna be fun.
Yeah, I don't work in Procreate. It does have a built-in time lapse though. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So how many of you guys struggle with drawing heads? Raise your hand. Do you guys draw?
Do you draw?
Draw?
Yeah, chat. So we were out the other day, right? And we were getting Starbucks, and there was a girl that was working at Starbucks, and her name was Abby, and we were like, oh my gosh, her name, and we got a character named Abby, and this is her. And I was just like, how could you in public, right? How could you like initiate a conversation with someone and it not be awkward? Where it's like, hey, do you want to become an online friend? You could start the conversation with, do you draw?
Yeah.
It's perfect. It's the perfect
perfect
entry point. And if they say yes, then you're just like, oh wow, what do you draw? And you can have an entry point into a conversation. If they say no, then there's nothing more to talk about because you draw. And if they don't, then you obviously can't be art friends. I mean, you could be like other kind of friends, but not art friends, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's it. That's the question. Do you draw?
Do you draw?
I saw someone use it online a long time ago in Roblox, and they just say, do you draw? And if they say yes, boom, art friends. If they say no, it's like, okay. Okay, bye.
Yeah, okay, bye. not interested in you anymore. Kidding. What's drawing? Tori asks. Oh, I wonder. Can you change the opacity of the strokes? Yeah. I guess you can, but like I can change the opacity like this because of pen pressure. So like if I press lightly, it'll be really light, and if I press dark and heavy, it'll be really dark. That's just pen pressure. You press
dark?
Yeah, press dark. Oops. Yeah, press dark. Press hard.
Helicopter.
I just joined and I want to draw.
That's great. You've come to the right place.
Yeah, you've definitely come to the right place.
How to draw action.
How to draw action. I don't know if we're covering that today. If we have time and we feel like covering it, maybe. We're covering heads and lighting today. Kind of just getting warmed up a little bit. Hello? Still making a mess with the hair. Try to organize it. Organize it into strips of big, medium, and small. So like you have big ribbon. Then you can cut it and turn it into a medium ribbon. And this will end up being a small ribbon. Organizing it.
How do you draw what?
Huh?
You were answering a question. What was the question?
Someone was saying hair's a mess. Still making a mess with the hair.
Oh.
So I'm like, organize it. Big. Then you can add a medium. And then you can add a small. That's hair. That's hair in a nutshell for the most part.
Does drawing boxes and 3D shapes actually help with improving? Yes, it 100% does. Everything is built of forms. I don't think that should be the only thing you should draw.
Right.
But like it's really important.
This is all form drawing. Boxes and 3D forms. A box is a 3D form. A sphere is a 3D form, right? I mean, especially so like with spheres, for example, this is just a circle until you add like center lines. Now it's a sphere.
Yeah.
So like understanding that can really help with drawing a lot.
Yeah, it is it's very helpful to be able to draw 3D forms because everything you're going to draw is in 3D.
And actually, I kind of found another way to draw heads, which probably could help. I need to see if this checks out. So y'all are my guinea pigs. Draw more hair so I can absorb your skill. I think you have to absorb the skill by drawing it. So I always used to be confused with like the center line until I thought of it like a ribbon rolling around. So like this is a ribbon, right? And the center line looks like this. If you think about it, this is basically a head. You can draw a head like this. So you can start off with your sphere and then like draw your center line and decide like how far. Okay, first of all, mark your chin and then decide how you want to make the head travel to the chin. And this is basically a ribbon. The only difference is that it doesn't end like a point like this, but rather it ends, or it doesn't
kind
end.
of is like a little ribbon.
Yeah. But instead of it being like a square end, you just point it downward like this. And then when you add in your nose, you can just use this point and like boop. Ooh. Look how that wraps around the face now. It's kind of nice looking. So I use this curve. Like, this is what the curve would look like without the nose. When you add in the nose, you can just kind of try to find that additional form on top. I think that's pretty easy. That's pretty good.
I always like the idea of the mask as well.
Yeah.
I think it helps a lot for sure.
The mask.
I always just love drawing a circle and putting a line. Like, I think for me, it's so much easier to draw heads when you start with maybe like a circle, unless people want to watch the circle actually get drawn there. You know, you start with a circle, you just place a line down, and now this line represents your orientation, right? So it's like side of the circle, front of the circle. Now it's not a circle, it's a sphere. So you end up having a 3D form, right? And then I like to kind of just measure out the chin. Pull it back. Pull it back. And then we have our orientation of the head. Right? Whatever we want this ear to be. I think it's a really good starting point. And then you can, of course,
add that side plane.
Have that side plane there. It kind of looks like that. We have
awesome
models
available
with the side planes and the planes of the head marked out. So that line along the side of the head is the one that I drew. It's kind of traces the contour of like the side of the face. And so you can see that it's very curved. But if you look at it in a side view, it kind of like bows out a little bit, or a front view rather.
Yeah, the front view actually is always confusing because the side, you can actually see a little hint of the side in the front view because it like tapers inward.
Yeah. But you can see on that far silhouette, I can't point at it.
Oh, far silhouette. Oh, here. There we go. Here. That side?
That side. You can see, like, as you turn the head, that is actual 3D geometry. You can see that, like, indentation go in where the eye sits and the cheek come out. It's really helpful.
And that's literally what I did right here. There's that ribbon. Right now, today we are covering heads. So any question that isn't really a head, we might not really talk about that much, unless we get distracted. But yeah, I don't know if we'll talk about hair today, but we have a few hair TikToks as well.
We're not going to be covering the connecting the torso of the body to the hips. We're just covering heads today. You'll have to come to a different stream in the future, or there's a couple YouTube videos on drawing bodies and stuff as well.
We have a video on drawing bodies on our channel.
We're going to purchase the head model on our TikTok shop.
Yeah.
We have them available. We have like, I don't know, like getting towards 30 sets available now.
So I feel like, what is this?
Highlight. Oh, there's like a new feature where you can like automatically post highlights on your TikTok.
How would you draw heads with wide chins? That's a great question. And that comes with shape language, right? But also understanding that like the front, like let's say you want to draw a front view of that wide chin. How wide are you talking about? Like a built guy that has like a much wider chin than like a point. If it's like this, keep in mind of your center line.
That's a good question. Should you draw a box around the head for perspective guide? I'll answer that in a little bit.
Yeah. So like if I'm gonna draw this in a 3/4 view, for example, I need to keep in mind my center line. If my center line is down here and I see these points, it's going to not be a point like this, but rather a plane.
Slick back hair.
We're not doing that today.
We might cover that a little bit later if we feel like it. But
I technically could add it to this head.
If you want to just add like a really simple volume. The best way, and I say best, like there's a lot of good ways, right? I don't know if there is a best way. But think about simple volumes.
Yeah.
Very simple volumes. Like think about the hair like a blob of clay. And then you take that clay and you draw lines in it that represent the direction that the hair flows.
Yeah.
Hair's kind of like drawing a muscle. It's like It's
It
a volume,
is.
but then you draw the striations in it.
Yeah, that's so true. Okay,
You know
okay.
what I mean? It's like a
yeah, it's
blob.
like this is a this is like a muscle,
Yeah.
and you just go like this,
Yeah.
draw
and
the
it's hair.
striations, and now it's
Wait.
hair. That's
Drawing hair is, it's very similar to drawing a muscle.
oh, that's genius.
You draw like this blob,
Yeah.
and then you add hair, you hairify it.
Yeah, by adding streaks. So like slick back hair, for example, is just you add
Oh,
an
that's
extra
smart.
piece. But keep in mind that it's not like this, but rather there's a little bulge on the top that kind of gets rounded out.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Yeah. I mean, I like slick back hair. Slick back hair is fun. But keep in mind that this right here really gets pulled back. So add in that hairline, and you can even add like some stray strands. And now you got like this kind of cool guy hair, right?
Yeah.
And this wraps over the back of the head, and then out comes the
The
neck.
heck does Leon's hair look like? Actually, no. Don't draw that.
Well, we might get Leon fans.
Yeah.
I technically could draw it, but
We might activate some sleeper Leon fans in the chat.
so
It's
like
giving
here's the white
Wesker.
chin.
What method do you
Wesker.
use to draw heads? It doesn't look like the Loomis method, which is the only one I know.
It's
I
very
would say most
similar.
people don't use the Loomis method. It's just like a simplification of the planes of the head.
Are you guys mangaka or animators? No,
No, we don't do any
We don't
animation.
do any animation.
We teach drawing foundation.
We teach you guys how to draw and stylize later on. You see, yes, do draw that. Lao says, Leon hairstyle. So like in a way, when I draw heads, I kind of do reference a little bit of the Loomis method, but only up to a certain point. So like for me, I think the most useful part is the sphere and the chopping of the side, because that's a really good good breakdown.
It is a good breakdown.
great breakdown.
It's very accurate to the skull itself as well.
Yeah, I mean,
Like-
Loomis knew what he was doing. So
Oh yeah, Loomis was a phenomenal illustrator, and the Loomis method is great. I would say the early parts are really good.
yeah,
What does he do? He like takes that circle and then he divides the circle into
ha-
three or
into
in
three?
half, and
I
then
thought
he
it was in half.
adds an extra half or something. I don't remember.
yeah. I don't
But
know
it's
about an
the
extra half.
circle.
I find that this half right here is actually the brow ridge.
Yeah.
And then
But
this,
the Loomis method is very specific.
It is very
and
specific.
we don't ever use that specific measurement. Like
Yeah.
you didn't measure that down. You just
No.
decided what type of character you wanted it to be and
Yeah.
drew a line for the chin, right?
Exactly, yeah.
Like the Loomis method has a specific measurement.
Yeah, like for me, if I want to start with a quote unquote Loomis method, it's not pure Loomis, but like what I do is I'll just say, here's my chin, and now I've changed my head shape. But like this still applies to most head shapes.
Like some form of
Some
it.
form of it, yeah. I find that, like adult women, adult men have a very similar structure. Like you can start off with something like this and turn it masculine or feminine.
Someone says, how do you draw a good circle? And someone says, best answer is literally just do it. I don't necessarily think that's a very good answer. Like there are good techniques for practicing drawing circles and getting better at them. Like you do have to, maybe what they're referring to is doing it in terms of just try stuff. But actually Christina might be better to teach drawing circles because you can actually see her hand. But
Okay, ghost.
ghost,
We're doing the ghost method.
ghost it.
Ghost it. So like try to get that circle.
Ghosting
circular
is like
motion.
hovering your pencil above the paper.
Yeah, hover, 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 and then once you're comfortable, you drop that pen
Drop
down.
that one confident line.
Woo!
Draw with like your shoulder. You could do
Yeah.
it with your elbow. You could even do it with your wrist, honestly. But
I think with the wrist, I mean, yeah, you could for like smaller drawings. Like for the wrist, here's me moving my wrist.
yeah,
Yeah, that works. Here's me moving my elbow, so notice that my arm isn't moving.
yeah. Takes a lot of practice, by the way.
Yeah.
This is not something you just learn a technique for and can instantly draw circles. It takes practice. It takes time. Like look at you can't even find the end point. You can't even find the end point of any of these. They just seamlessly connect. There's like no
There's no like
seam line.
There's no
it's
lines
very-
like that.
yeah.
I'm watching tutorials since I am 12 years old. Now I'm 30, grown man with good skill of illustration.
That's crazy.
Wow, that's
I
crazy.
appreciate the dedication to our channel.
Yeah.
A long time supporter. Thank you for the, what is 28 times 12? Like,
what is 28 times
thank
12?
you for the, how many months have you been subscribed to us? 200, 300 months or something?
Well, you guys cover
Wait, not
proportions.
28.
Yes, I can cover proportions.
How long is that? 18? Oh, it's 18. It's not 28.
Yeah, I can cover proportions. I can even cover proportions on this man because he actually looks pretty nice. I'm really warmed up because I drew some heads earlier.
Yeah, Christina's been recording head educational content all day today, and so she's like
I'm
dialed
like locked in.
I've been painting a bunch, so I'm kind of dialed in with painting, but
Yeah.
not drawing heads at the moment.
So like, if you want to find your proportions, take the full length of your head.
16 months.
Nice. So minus the hair, but take the full measurement of your head. If you want to find your eyes for adult men, it's gonna be about halfway. Maybe a little bit higher than halfway, but like that's like the benchmark, right? And then you just mark that down here. A little bit above that is your brow. So the closer you want your brow to be, the more serious this man's gonna be. He's gonna be like this. But if you want it to be friendly, you can make it a little bit higher. But for this head type, I'm gonna put it closer to the eyes. Take this length down here, divide that in half. Bottom of your nose. And so now we can just add in our nose right in here. Oh, he looks so good. He's looking so manly.
Handsome boy.
Handsome.
Handsome Bobandsome.
He is a handsome boy. This is what Applejack wishes that he was. Applejack, what do you think?
Let's see.
That's a perfect shot of him. Applejack, do you imagine yourself to look like this in your human form?
Hold up. What's this?
Oh my gosh, what is that?
How to draw
Manga.
How to draw characters available on the TikTok shop. That's crazy. How did that get back there?
That is our book, by the way. We teach drawing content. We publish 2 books. You can get them both on our TikTok shop. Just a baby. Yeah, he thinks he's this. So then, if you want your mouth, you can divide. Okay, so there's 2 ways you can get the mouth. You can either just divide this in half, and that's the bottom of your lip. But for me personally, that is a little bit low, so I like to actually divide this into thirds.
Which is not the lip. This is the bottom
It's the
of
bottom.
the lip.
Yes, I said it's the bottom of the
Oh,
lip.
okay.
But if you want to like just draw the lip line, like between your lips, I like to divide into thirds. And that way, you know, I can make my lips as puffy or as thin as I want. So that's like your rough proportions. And then all you have to do is just make sure that your eyes are not going down here, because that's not where my eye's supposed to go. It's supposed to go up here. And then you just do it over and over and over again. That's a proportional method that I use. Let's make him even nicer
Gritty.
looking. Let's make him.
Let's make him hardened.
Make him hardened.
Yeah.
Ooh. Let's go. Slit eyes like this. Really narrow, small eyes makes him look
Mysterious?
Rugged.
Rugged?
Yeah, rugged. And then what you can do to make him even more rugged is you can go like this. Add a smirk. Add a little dimple.
Is that that's not the Roblox face, dude.
I think it's the Roblox face. It's the Roblox face. And then you can add in like your little cheekbone. Like that. Oh my gosh, we got a handsome boy. If you want to make him more manly, you could put him in like a tank top or like a turtleneck if you want him sleek. Sleek. It's pretty good.
Mm-hmm. It's funny.
And then draw a little trench coat. Honestly, I'm pretty proud of this darn face. This actually looks really good. This looks really good. I'm really happy with it. This is actually one of the first times where I'm actually happy with a male head that I've drawn on stream. You guys would not understand. I'm kidding. You guys would understand, right? Oh, dang, Smart. Yep. He's a handsome CEO in a romance manga. Yes, exactly. Maybe we should just call him CEO
He does
at
look
this
like
point.
the Roblox face. CEO Chan.
CEO Chan. Yeah, we'll name him that. His last name could be Chan.
He does look like the Roblox face for sure.
Yeah. Where are his ears? You know, you're right. I did not add ears. He has he has wolf ears. I'm kidding. His ears, you can actually trace it back. So eye line, trace it back, trace it back. Brow line, trace it back. Your ear kind of starts at around your eye, and then the height of it is around your brow. And then your nose line, right? So that travels back. This is where your jawline is. That's where your end of the bottom of the ear is. So now we got a nicely sized ear. I think I made it a little bit small though.
Yeah,
Looks a bit. I went uphill. Yeah, I went. Yeah, it's more like this. Kind of fans out a bit. Oops. Oopsie. Oh, and then we can. He kind of looks like an Arnold Schwarzenegger character.
Does he?
I think so. We can add him. Give him some glasses.
Deal with it.
Boom.
Deal with it.
Ooh, he looks so cool. Okay, I'm not.
Good to the chopper.
Yeah, we got distracted.
Funny. We can do a chibi.
Yeah, chibi heads.
Chibi heads could be fun.
How can I draw faces from multiple angles and add expressions without them looking distorted? My drawings always end up deformed and looking off center when the head is turned to the side.
The chibi question was earlier.
Okay, what's the chibi question?
I'm taking your tutorial on Chibi. Give me a bit of a teaser. How would you take an anime character and turn it Chibi face-wise?
Okay.
So like an existing character and turn it into a Chibi? We could talk about that a little bit today. It's a
Yeah.
little bit off topic, but we can maybe do that. How can I draw faces from multiple angles, not expressions, not them looking distorted? That would be more of like a form drawing thing, is
Yeah, like
capturing the correct forms at different angles. If it looks distorted, it's probably because the forms or the perspective rather is off.
yeah. What you can try is just draw like a simple sphere, add your features like in a more comical way, and then you can like say this is what my character looks like from 3/4 view. Now I'm going to just try to make that same face in a different angle, but like maybe my eyeline is up here instead.
All 3 kitties.
Yep. Like if I'm looking down at this, I know that I'll have some space between the chin and the actual mouth.
Mm-hmm.
So, but I'm keeping in mind my center line. And then maybe we can chibify this character real quick.
That'll be fun.
That'd be kind of fun.
Let's do it.
Yeah, let's do it. So chibis, if I want to chibify this existing character and I want to make him still feel like an adult, you don't want to, well, okay, I shouldn't say you don't want to. You can approach this a few ways. Do you want to make this closer to the jaw? Like, do you want the chibi version to kind of mimic this? Or do you want it, like, actually, like, cutified, right? Because cutified would be, like, rounded.
Mm-hmm.
Like this. But if you want him to maintain that nice masculinity, you can just take that same, chin length, but let's say make it more angular.
You can round out the features,
Yes.
or you could keep the
integrity.
sharpness of the shapes
Yep.
and simply like proportionally edit it down. Is that what you're saying?
Yes, exactly. You can just
It's like
proportionally edit it down.
content aware scale.
Yeah, it is.
You're keeping the features, you're kind of just squeezing them and morphing them.
You're like, I don't know.
or you could literally just straight up turn it into Kirby and keep the same like features, like hairstyle or whatever.
Yeah, like Kirby. What does Kirby look like again?
I mean, you just round everything.
Yeah,
right? That's
round
what I meant.
everything. Okay, yeah. Actually, it could be kind of funny if I did turn this into I did do that. There's Kirby. Kirbified CEO Chan. So if I want to turn this and maintain that integrity, I just shorten the chin and just make the face wider because chibis have very wide faces. So this is rectangular. This is circular. Kind of like rounded hexagonal, I guess. Yeah, hexagonal, whatever. So like that's the shape. And then when I draw chibis, I make sure my eyeline is way lower because we need space for the actual eyes. Right? If I'm gonna make his eyes super tiny, it looks kind of weird. Doesn't look chibi anymore. So I'm going to actually make it larger. But that way, I can actually make his eyes feel. I can actually give more information to his eye shape. And let's say this is his eye shape. Right? Maybe it's a bit more hexagonal as well. And then lower brows. We can imply the nose, but we don't have to. We can definitely go like this. That works great for a chibi. It just depends on the ratio. Do you want his nose to be really buff, or do you want it to be much simpler? Both can work. And there's his chibi-fied head.
It's funny.
Mm-hmm. And then drawing the hair will be the same way. Draw his hairline.
It's the same lump of clay.
It's the same lump of clay. It's not different between realistic or chibi. Actually, I don't really like how I did that here. I made it too bulged out.
Funny.
Mm-hmm. We might as well we have the same character, right? So we might as well continue using him. I'm noticing that his head area right here is very rectangular. So I'm not going to round it out and make it like this weird pompadour. I'm going to just keep it that rectangular shape. Rectangular.
Mm-mm.
There we go. Now he's a chibi-fied character. We have a chibi class, by the way. So if this was helpful for you and you want to learn like different types of chibis and from simple to more complex, you can check it out on our profile.
Oh, it's fun.
I like it. I like him. New OC maybe? Nah, I'm kidding. See you, chat.
OC.
New chat OC. Literally looks like the professor. Who's the
I
professor?
have no idea.
A Pokemon professor? Oh, like Professor Oak?
Oh, I was thinking the professor from like Gilligan's Island for some reason. I don't know why.
What's that from?
It's an old TV show.
Dingy says, "See you, Chendo."
Powerpuff Girls. A lot of professors in a lot of shows.
Oh, he's great. I like this guy. Once you have a good base, really, you can do anything. Let's give him butt chin. Boop. There we go, dimple chin. Ah, now he looks even more manly, so let's do that in here too. There we go. I like the butt chin. The dimple chin.
A dimple chin and a butt chin are definitely different things.
That's true. I would say dimple chin, because butt chin is like very defined chin like this. But if you want like dimple chin, you're like, okay, normal chin with a little spep like that. He reminds me of that Team Rocket man and the leader of Team Rocket. I forgot what his name is. Giovanni? If you want to find my brush or our brush, you can go to our profile.
Yep, take a
For
screenshot
free.
of that if you want. Or you can go to our profile.
Gotta draw chibi manly guys now. Yeah, it's a fun exercise.
It's pretty funny.
Yeah. So we kind of went on a
Gotta find
sidetrack.
that balance.
Yeah. I mean, we kind of went on a sidetrack, but it was a good sidetrack. Let's see here. We did talk about proportions, but also understand that with like women and kids, the proportions, like you still got to think about proportions from a realistic standpoint, but like you just continue modifying. So like if I want to draw a woman and I want her to be mature, I can still use that like realistic head proportion, but like maybe slightly make the eyes a little bit lower, make it a little bit bigger. So like we're not trying to do, oh, but how do I do anime style? Like it doesn't really matter if it's anime style or not. It's like, what are you starting with? Where is YN? I don't know if I'm going to draw YN. I think I will just draw the mature version of her. How about that?
I don't even know what that means.
I don't think Colton remembers the YN meme. We were talking about it earlier, and chat was answering your question about it.
Well, yeah, my brain deletes information I don't care about for some reason. I can't control it.
You don't need to know. You'll just forget. So if I want to draw like an adult woman, for example, I can still say, oh, my eyes are about halfway.
Oh, it's the self-insert, isn't it?
The self-insert, yeah. The self-insert.
Well, you're the one who has to draw that, chat. Draw yourself in there.
Draw yourself next to this man.
Do it.
And put it in server fan art or something.
Like what?
You know,
how are we gonna draw chat in there? You're the ones who are drawing yourselves in there.
That's true. Self-insert. Let's give him a girlfriend, but we're gonna give him a baddie to match his energy. How about that? Rather than
like femme fatale.
Yeah, like femme fatale. Let's do that.
So are we doing character design now?
Oh no, we should. This is where I keep going off topic, but okay, let's go back to proportions. So if you want bubbly woman, eyebrows higher. If you want serious woman, eyebrows lower. Same thing as I did with the guy. We're gonna make a serious woman, baddie woman. Same side plane of the head, same jaw, but instead of a very chiseled jaw, so like if you always struggle with drawing women because maybe they look too masculine, it's because the jawline and the plane over here is just way too chiseled. You want to really smooth it out. Think of like a flower, a cool flower. So this, instead of this, you're like, ooh, curving it instead.
Don't tempt us.
Don't tempt us.
I don't think we're going to be covering hatching today.
Probably not. I don't think so. So like if I want this, so now I can take this bottom of the nose, right? Brow, chin, bottom of the nose. I made her nose just a tiny bit lower than halfway. And then for the mouth, I'm like, okay, I'm going to place a little bit closer to the mouth because I want a bit of space between the lip and the chin. Okay, let's add in her eyes.
How do you know how long or wide the neck would be when drawing heads?
The pit of the neck, like the bottom of your neck, is about 1 hand length. So you take
from the bottom of your nose.
From the bottom of your nose. So like take the bottom of your nose. So okay, here's an easy measurement. Bottom of the nose, top of the head. That's about the size of your hand.
Yep. Then you come down one more of those measurements.
One more of those measurements, and I'm drawing outside now. 1 second. I'm drawing diagonally downwards. Let me just move all this. You know what? I'll just do it here. Here's my nose. Here's the top of my head. That is about 1 hand length. You take that same measurement, move it down. There's the bottom of your neck.
Pit of your neck.
Pit of your neck.
Yes, and that is where the clavicle comes together. That is not the top of the rib cage, however. The rib cage kind of tilts forward. It's like a hole that kind of leans forward.
Yeah, it's like
so that's the pit of your neck, but your rib cage is higher in the back.
Yeah, it's like this.
Yep. And so the pit of your neck is
down
this
there,
point right here, and the clavicle comes off of that.
So please don't make your necks the same height like this. It's gonna look weird.
Yeah,
it actually comes out. That's weird.
I don't know. Is learning color theory necessary if you want to have appealing colors? But some people only ever draw in black and white. So it depends on your goals. Is the difference between anime and realistic heads is just how the face is drawn? The forms of the face, probably more accurately.
Yeah.
Like, and it depends on what style specifically you're talking about. Because, like, if you look at I don't know. I only have the big giant Asaro head over there because we never got our Asaro head back. But giant Asaro head and anime face, like, they're both three-dimensional objects, right? But the forms are different.
Yeah. In fact, maybe this might be a little bit more accurate.
Maybe that, yeah. Maybe we'll deal with that one.
This is an adult man with these really like chiseled areas, but then here's like a anime version.
Even like the teen.
Actually, let's do the teen. So like
teen boy, right?
They still have that same. Let me draw this. They still have that same curve. It's just slightly softened and stylized, and the chin is like moved up. But like the structure, you can still see it's very similar. You can get these on TikTok Shop, by the way.
Yes. That one, the adult one, you can't.
No, you can't. This one, you can, with the head planes and stuff. But yeah, same jawline. Look, jawline. Mask of the face. But you're just deciding, do I want something like this? Or do I want something like this? Like where the brow and the cheek is much softer. So they can start realistic, and then you could just decide and stylize however you want.
One of the really important things is that this is all form drawing. Like, form drawing and the ability to draw in 3D is one of the most important skills to develop. It is so incredibly important. It is like the foundation behind everything you want to draw. Everything. Anime, it doesn't matter if it's cartoony, it doesn't matter if it's stylized. Everything.
Yep.
Dimensionally exists in space, or at least has some illusion of three-dimensionality to it.
Is there a right way of how to draw a face, or is it just based on style?
There's many right ways to draw a face.
There's many right ways to draw a face. I would say keep in mind of the form and the proportions. If you don't know any of that, it's going to be very hard to draw any style of face. Love the propeller hat.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I like it too.
Remy says, thanks to the heads, these guys, I had an art globe in like 2 days. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. It's amazing what an actual like physical reference can do for you. So if you struggle with drawing heads and you don't know like the side planes and how to draw eyes and where to place those proportions, you can check these out on our TikTok shop.
TikTok shop, it's available now.
Yeah.
If you get it today, we will be shipping them out tomorrow morning. Before our live class.
Someone's asking a side profile. So side profile, please don't think of it as just like the sticker. Ooh, I don't know how far to place the nose and the mouth and the chin, and it looks like this. Although that's not that bad, but 3D form, even in a side profile. So like sphere, side plane of the head, this is this. And even in this kind of view, you can actually still see like there's a side of a sphere right in here. Mask. Divide this in half. Lengthwise, here's where our jaw is going to be. Here's where our brow is going to be. Here's our chin. Connect it up. That's like a great base for a side profile. And then you mark out your proportions, however you want to style it. Your eyes, brow, nose, and mouth. This right here is like a limiter. So if you think about it, if you look at this head right here, look at these points. Here's where the keystone ends. Here's where the bridge of the nostril ends. Here's where the mouth ends. And so like you can just connect these points and it creates like this line right here. So you'll know that when you add in your features, it's not going to go past, it's not going to go beyond, like behind it. It's going to kind of protrude out.
Dinner break. Yeah, we're not going to be critiquing or going over anybody's work today.
No.
We're going to keep it mostly, you know, educational. We're going to have some fun and do stuff, but
Yeah.
I don't think today is probably going to be a day that we review or view people's artwork or whatever.
So now, remember, this is 3D. Your center line, the side view right here, is this center line. This is what's describing it. Right? This goes out. This goes in. Out, in, out, in. Out, in, out, in, out, in, blah, blah, blah. Right? So it's the same thing. It's this. But they're all the same.
Think about like a blanket draped over the head, or like,
Oh, yeah.
you know, think like someone comes up and like
Kidnaps you.
like puts paper over your face and you're like that, right? Like think about the form
Yeah, that's a great way to
like this,
show
right?
it.
It
Yeah.
comes out and it comes kind of like back like that. There's like that
Yeah.
mask shape that will really help you set up stuff.
Yeah. I have your How to Draw anime book.
Nice.
Really? Awesome. The
Which
one with- which one?
Volume 1 or 2?
So here's the mistake that people make when it comes to drawing eyes on the side profile. They put it all the way at the edge here. Now this is fine if your head is like tilted where like towards the back like this, but if you're going in a normal side view, it's actually more inset. So there's spacing between the actual nose and the eyes. Then you got your brow, got your cheek. Ooh, I'm really doing pretty good today with these heads. Then here's your ear. So there's your side profile.
Volume 1, nice.
Awesome, volume 1. That's great.
Awesome.
By the way,
I'm
you guys
happy
can.
that you have it.
Yeah, you guys can get our books, both of our books, on our TikTok shop.
Yep, they are both available. Volume 1 and 2. I don't have volume 1 and 2. You have volume 1 and 2.
I do have volume 1 and 2.
They are underneath of your watercolor stuff.
Yes. So these are our books. Anime
There it
Academy,
is.
How to Draw Manga. This is volume 1, and this is volume 2.
Yep, you can check them out on our TikTok shop. We finally got them up on there.
Yep. Can you do a bigger eye for reference?
Like the mannequins we can move and position. That would take a lot of time. It would at this point in time, it would absolutely not be worth us investing the time into making those. We would put like 300 or 400 hours into building it for probably like a couple $100 worth of sales. Maybe in the future it will be worth it. But
Yeah.
as of right now, it's really not. And we already have our mannequin references.
Yeah.
This is what we use on stream.
Yeah. Oh, this is kind of a nice pose, actually. It looks like he's sitting down. You have a female version side profile. It'll be the same. You just soften. Or you just, like, kind of modify a little bit of the proportions. If I want to draw, like, a feminine version of this, what I like to do sometimes is I'll literally take this and do a little test. I'm like, okay, I'm going to start with this as a base. Erase, erase, erase. I'm not going to think of these as separate things. I'm not going to think, oh, male and female are completely different. You can start with the same base. So like, oh, instead of a really chiseled keystone corner and bridge of the nose, I'm going to soften.
So is that a guy?
Yeah, this is a guy. But now I'm going to turn it into a girl.
Oh, I thought that was a girl.
Oh, no, this is a guy. Well, that's awkward. Well, okay. Well, this is a guy.
It was the brow ridge that
It was
did
the
for
brow
me.
ridge that did it for, yeah. Okay, so guys are going to go like this. Now it looks like a guy.
Well,
kind
some
of.
guys look like that. I just
That's
thought it was a girl.
Yeah.
You drew a ray.
I did draw a ray, kind of.
What's your TikTok? Want to buy the head? It's Draw Anime Academy. We have the same name on TikTok and YouTube.
Yep. So like maybe with feminine noses, maybe you curl it a little bit instead of making it straight. You can like bend it a little bit.
Yeah. And by the way, there are many ways to draw these features. There's no one right way. We always get the people in chat who go, but not all girls look that way. Well,
Oh,
you
yeah.
can only draw one line at a time.
Yeah.
So you're right. Not all of them look that way, but you can't draw everything at the same time.
Yeah, you can't draw. Yeah, exactly.
And so,
You can draw a generic one
yeah.
and then
But
make
like,
it unique.
who defines generic?
Yeah, that's true.
You can draw, like, there's a whole range. You can stylize it, you can adjust it. So, you know, do what you want and study different types of features. You can give, you know, Roman noses, you could have whatever the button nose, you could have a straight nose, all kinds of stuff. Hooked nose.
This nose. This nose. It's all the same. They're all like these little points that you can like mold and stuff. So like with this side profile here, if I wanted to be a bit more feminine, I personally like to shorten the chin a little bit and round it out. So now this looks more feminine than this one, right? Look how sharp this is. Look how much more curved this is. I don't draw a very chiseled jaw, but instead I use an S curve.
Procreate is being used right now.
Yep.
That's on the iPad.
And then I treat the neck thinner and more gracefully. So this will have a nice, more elegant curve. This one I like to use more straighter lines. And so now you've literally turned a guy into a girl just by modifying certain features. And now you can add some eyes in here and voila. Add some lashes. There we go.
With the brush. You can get the brush on our linky on our profile. It is available for free. It is this exact brush that gets used.
I recommend Procreate.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's
if it
great.
fits your needs. If it fits your
It's
needs.
like, what, like $12? And you get it forever. And
I
it's
think that's a
one of
steal.
the best drawing apps for the iPad. So
Yeah.
for sure, definitely recommend it.
I recommend it a lot.
If you're gonna use it, then yeah. If you're gonna get $12 of use out of it, then I would say it's probably worth it.
Yep. Is it available in Ibis? No, I don't think so.
Not this brush.
You can try to make it. It's just, this is what the brush looks like. And I'm not doing it right. There we go. It's a shield with a bit of like grainy texture. Like that. So if someone can make this version of brush on Ibis, that'd be fantastic.
It would be hard to make.
It would be
this
hard
is
to make.
it's a really, really good brush.
Yeah, it's a one purchase for life, Remy, for Procreate. Yeah, you just get it once and you have it forever. It's not a subscription or anything. What if you don't have an iPad?
Then you can't use Procreate because I think Procreate's only on the iPad.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm boring and love hard brush. I like hard brushes too.
Hard brushes are great.
Yeah, you can get a lot of interesting lines and stuff with the hard brush.
I think everybody loves the hard brush, honestly.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever met an artist who doesn't like the hard brush. At least not in like the professional world. It's good, it's robust.
Yeah.
A lot of people use it. Heck, I painted my entire paintings with just like the hard brush for the most part, I think. No, I used a tiny bit of texture there.
Ooh. Thank you,
I
Tardy.
think this painting here was painted pretty much with just the hard brush. Nah, I got a little bit of that texture in there. Most of
Mostly
it
hard.
is, most of this, I think, I don't remember. Definitely most of this. You can see like a lot of the little dots of the fire.
Ooh.
That's all hard brush. All this, you can see all my brush strokes. Round, hard round, hard round, hard round.
You
But
don't
yeah.
have an iPad, what other program recommendation?
It depends
don't
on what
know.
you have.
Yeah.
That would be a better question for Google, honestly.
Yeah.
I'm really not an expert on every art device type
Yeah.
and what's compatible with them. I would hate to give you wrong information.
There we go. So now, we talked a lot about head and head structure. We can talk about some lighting heads if you want.
Sure. We can talk about lighting heads. You love your
I love my...
little lighting
I do. It's so
lighting
good.
studies on stream.
I
So
do.
maybe along the lines of this kind of stuff.
This
Well,
kind of stuff? Not really.
not really.
Which ones?
Like the angles. Maybe this one?
Oh, yeah, that's good.
Kind of.
Kind of. Let me think. Like this.
Yes. Like that kind of thing.
Ah, so
that would
good.
work well.
Yeah, that would work great. Yeah, we can talk about lighting. So, if you have yourself one of these, and you have a light, no need to worry about shadow shapes anymore. So there's, I would say like what got me to shading heads is figure out like what portrait lighting can I use?
Yeah.
So this is a very standard portrait lighting, which is butterfly, which is kind of like a light that is a little bit higher, and you get this nice shadow on the bottom of your nose that looks like a butterfly. This is a very good lighting scenario to use for basically anything.
Yeah,
like if you want to
butterfly
design
lighting's good.
characters, or just do like simple portraits, this lighting's perfect.
Do you also do realistic art styles? Yep, but usually not on this channel.
Yeah.
Because it is Drawing Anime Academy. But we do realistic stuff a lot. I mean, all of the fundamentals are realistic. Like, perspective is perspective. There's no anime version of perspective. There's no anime version of, like, color theory. There's just color theory.
Yeah.
Or composition. Like, there's just composition. Or anatomy. There's just anatomy. There's, like, simplified anatomy. You can simplify things. But if you want to learn, like, the muscles, like, there's no anime deltoid. Or, like, anime bicep. It's just
The
deltoid bicep.
Stylized, but it's like, it's all the same.
Where do you get one of those, the head ref? We make them. This is our product for sale. It is on our TikTok shop. You can go get them. Draw Anime Academy is our account name, and you can order them straight from TikTok, and you'll get them in like a couple days. We only ship in the US. We don't have international shipping set up. But they're great. They work awesome. Here they are. They look like that.
And then nice and portable and tiny shop.
Yep, we just got them up like a week or two ago.
That was only a week ago. It feels like it's been longer.
Might have been like 2 weeks. I think it was the Monday before last Monday. Ooh.
Can I use your formula for my art style? Yeah.
I don't know what formula
I don't know what formula
means.
is, but what do you mean by formula? Ooh, look at that cheekbone. In that
Okay.
lighting. Wait, let's go look at that again.
You want that again?
Yeah.
Okay.
Find specific shapes. That will help you a lot when it comes to lighting.
Yeah. Do you just want to use that as a reference?
Yeah, we'll use that as a reference. So, like, if I want to draw someone that has lighting from the top,
like,
let me just draw a little 3D arrow like that.
Like, it's so simple to just look at these shapes and go, what's happening with the form? The brow ridge is blocking the light, and then that light is being cast on the form of the face. And then you can see there's bounce light on the bottom of the lips and nose because the white sheet of paper underneath.
Yep. What is Shopee? This is on our TikTok shop. But I don't think we have Shopee.
It literally just looks like this.
Yep. Like the threatening.
And then you got like that.
Yep. Exactly.
That's basically the shapes that it creates. Obviously, I made it really messy. But like, if you can find those shapes, just keep those shapes intact till the end.
Yep.
Like, your goal is to find those shapes, and then as you finish your drawing, don't wreck the shapes.
Don't wreck it.
You can detail, you can add all kinds of little details and fun stuff, but if like you zoom way out and make the drawing like teeny tiny, make sure those shapes are the same.
Make sure it still holds up.
Yeah. It's super, super important. Like, that is the secret to composition. Like, a lot of people are always asking about how to draw backgrounds and stuff here too. And it's like, you find a good composition, shapes, and then you finish your painting without wrecking those shapes.
So like, this is a very particular shape made from a specific, made from a specific lighting scenario. So like, and you'll notice that these shadows describe the form of the face.
Yes. And you want to know another really cool thing?
What?
Chat.
Chat.
Let's look for cores and casts. Can you find the cores and casts?
On this image?
Ding. All right. What the? What is it? Okay, there it goes. Look at this, dude. This is a cast, hard shadow. This is a core, soft shadow.
Form shadow.
Yep, casts and cores, casts and form shadows. So we can add those to this drawing. We can make the shadow that comes from the brow ridge and hits the nose and the cheeks a hard shadow.
Yes.
We don't need to darken it or anything.
We just need to make it a hard edge.
Let's just make it a hard edge because it's a cast shadow. And then the light that's rolling over the cheeks, we can make it a soft shadow.
Yeah, if this smudge brush will work right. Soft shadow. Wow.
Like this is the fundamentals of form rendering, by the way. You find your shapes, like you set it up in like 2 values, like no ton, light and dark. And then the next section you go, okay, now that I have my shapes, what is soft and what is hard? And how do you decide what's soft and hard? You go, what's a cast shadow and what's a form shadow? And so cast shadow is when something is blocking the light and it goes on something else. This is with like one light source. And this is, we're not going to go into whether this is a hard or soft light because that would get way too complicated. But like this was like a phone flashlight. It's a really, really hard light. So you can see. And then what you can do next is you can make those shadows nice and dark.
Ooh,
and
nice
you can add in your bounce light.
Yeah.
Yes.
So give a little bit of room.
Yes. And you hear me say this all the time, chat. If you're a regular here, your art will tend to turn out better the more you can separate these individual parts of like making an artwork out and focus 100% of your brain power on one at a time.
Yep, one at a time. So here's some bounce light on the brow ridge.
Yes.
But it's not as bright as your light.
Yeah.
Your lit side.
I feel like, where's the shadow? Did you draw it on the same layer? Nope. So what we can do is maybe we just draw with like gray.
Sure.
Is it underneath or over top?
It's over top.
Okay. What if we just did like, because the texture is like really intense.
Oh, it is really intense, isn't
if we
it?
just like
softened
a lot.
Sure.
Like that. Not softened,
like
got rid
brighten
of this texture.
Yeah, let's get rid of the texture.
Where's my little reference image? Here you go. We'll have to
what was the website to get that brush? It's on our profile.
Drawanime.com. So this brush has a really heavy texture and it kind of gets streaky sometimes, so we have to use a little bit of a different
finessing
technique. I like doing this. It's fun.
We're not covering hair today unless I feel like it. So
unless
I feel like it.
So you can come back another day for hair, or you can try to make us feel like it.
Yeah.
It's up to you. This is more like that.
Yes, that's correct. And notice how when he's like adding these shapes, he's like being very graphical with it.
And this is a front view and this is a 3/4 view, but I don't care. I'm looking for those forms that go over the cheeks. I don't need an exact reference. I just need to go like, oh, what's, maybe we can go like that.
Ooh.
That works okay. Here you go.
I like
found
the
it was
idea.
a little streaky because when we start adding bounce light, it tends to be
loud.
Yeah. This brush is not perfect for all situations, by the way.
Yeah.
And you can totally refine that. I threw it in really roughly.
Okay.
We should probably re-add the cores and yes. That smudge brush actually worked really well, didn't it?
It did work really good.
Oh.
Wait, that's not it. That's the eraser brush.
Why does it keep going back to eraser?
What? Oh, there it goes.
Homie, what?
That was weird. I
Trippin',
clearly pressed the smudge brush.
Maybe no.
I don't know. Maybe I didn't. So like now we can add in our bounce light without worry. But keep in mind that your bounce light, even though you may notice it, it's very subtle. So it's not like this, right? It's like, oh, just a touch, just a touch.
Yeah.
It does not get as bright as your light, your lit area.
Yeah, and I can talk a little bit more about cores and casts if you want. Okay, so let's go to so a core shadow is when light okay, so let's say we have a light coming down, right? And this is our cylinder and the light is hitting this cylinder, right? And then down here we're going to have a shadow because the cylinder is not facing the light, all right? A core shadow or a form shadow is when the form rolls away from the light. Like the light is hitting this and now it's not hitting it because the form is going away from the light. So we can just add a form shadow there. This would not have a form shadow because it's the side. And then a cast shadow is, say, this comes down and it casts a shadow on the ground. Right? The light is being blocked by this object, and we'll get a shadow. And I'm just gonna quickly. There we go. So this is a cast, right? And this is a form. And then down in here, so we have separated our light and dark, right? So if we were to come down here, let's go. I don't want to do that.
Yeah, Danny Draws, just send me the head.
There's that. There's this. If we just turn this into 2 values, we've got light and we've got dark. The lightness and the darkness
have been separated.
Yes. We want to make sure that these stay in their own lanes, right? We want to make sure that the light and the dark stay away from each other enough that our brains don't get confused between them. So when we have bounce light coming in and the bounce light comes up, right? So like here's our core. And here is our bounce light, right? We can even come down here and make this pretty dark because that's a cast shadow. This bounce light, we want to make sure that we do not get too close to the light, right? If I started coming in here and doing this, the light and dark is all messed up now.
The shapes are messed up now.
The shapes are messed up. So when we do a face like this, there's the dark shapes and there's the light shapes. And when you add the bounce light in, assuming this is a true bounce light, it will never get as bright as the lit side. It is just how light works. A light comes down and it bounces off and it comes back up into the shadow. It will never get as bright as the lit side.
Very true.
And so that's what we're doing right now is we're just separating out the light and the shadow. This is extremely important. And a bunch of people go, oh, I know that stuff.
But they don't
that
do
stuff's
it.
easy.
No,
what I'm worried about is the details.
Yeah.
But the problem is this, when the details are being put in, this structure starts to get messed up. And that's when the artwork gets kind of wrecked.
Yep.
So this stays. This has to stay for, it's like the integrity of those, the structure needs to stay. It's like you build a house and you put pictures on the wall and the pictures on the wall knock over all the boards holding up the house and the whole house comes down. Like you don't want to knock over the boards with the pictures or the paint. And
you would do the same thing with, like, you know, hair. You're treating this the same way. Yes. Separate your light and your shadows.
And it's like a way to value group.
Yep.
It's value grouping.
So if I want, like, I know I'm kind of getting a little bit ahead of myself, but I want to add hair because it looks pretty.
Yeah. Lightest dark is darker than the darkest light. Yeah. I mean, it depends on how you group things, but yeah, generally for sure.
Kind of like yin and yang in a little bit.
Yeah. My problem is I learn these well, but forget next time I draw. That's what homework is for. You don't learn how to draw from lessons like this. You learn how to draw by practicing lessons like this.
I would say take notes of these live streams, or even like on classes. Like we have classes that teach you this kind of stuff and have you practice these concepts. You have to be like, okay, when I'm in like an art class, for example, I have to be like, okay, here's how the instructor did it. They did separate light and shadow, separate light and shadow.
Hopefully with some sort of a reference. Any reference. There's references online and stuff, but you can get these on TikTok Shop, by the way. Totally gonna plug that the whole stream.
Oh yeah. So like first step, separate light and shadow. Second step, you know, establish soft or hard shadows. Casts and cores. Casts and cores.
If you want to render an anime head, you know, and it's like, remember the underlying, like, you know, before one is the drawing, and the drawing has to be correct because you can't render a form that isn't drawn correctly. Like it's not, you're not really capable of rendering something that's not an actual form. It could be like a broken form or whatever.
And then, you know, 3, if it's optional, add bounce. Most of the time they'll have bounce. But like separate your lights and darks. That's what we did first. Then cast and cores. What's your cast? What's your core? What is soft? What is hard? And then afterwards, add your bounce. And then like you get this result. So like this process will give you a certain result, but like different process will give you other results.
Yeah, I feel like this needs like a gray background, dude.
It probably does. It's very powerful.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, it does.
I feel like it needs a
like a light gray background.
Yeah. Or do you not have a layer underneath?
Let me just do this.
Oh, there you go.
Like that. There we go.
That'll work.
There, now it's nicer. You can kind of isolate the values. And so if I'm doing hair, for example, I'm like, okay, well, where's my light? Where's my dark? My light is coming up here. And if I want to render hair, it's like a ribbon. So like there's dark, then there's light, and then there's dark because it's going away from us.
This is starting to get into material rendering.
Yep.
But hair is a somewhat reflective material.
Yep.
And so if you learn how to render reflective ribbons or, you know, like compound cylinders, then it'll help a lot.
And these hair strands will cast shadows.
Came back for real. Are y'all still talking about faces or lighting now? Both.
Both.
I'm now charged with the concentrated power of the sun and have a lot of will to draw. Nice.
That's great.
How do you handle light? I lights to control where the characters are looking. I'm not sure.
Eye lights? You mean like the eye highlights on the eyes?
I don't know what an eye light is. Why is it called a rendering? I hear that all the time. What's the difference between coloring and rendering? Rendering is like describing
Light
the
and
form
shadow.
as it responds to light. It basically just means that. Like rendering, like I'm going to describe the form as it reacts to the light. Like coloring you could mean that as rendering, but it's like coloring is generally like, you know, you're going to color something.
Yeah, but the rendering is like, how are you using light and shadow to describe the form?
Yeah, because rendering is like a technical thing.
Yeah.
And rendering and painting are generally different. Painting is like, how can I show all of this with less effort? That's like, that would go into like brush economy and value grouping and edge control. Rendering is kind of like the technical class that you take to understand light and shadow and how form responds to light. Painting would be like this sort of thing. Like this is not a rendering, right? This is a painting. And so I'm not describing this building back here very much. I'm kind of show a little bit of a silhouette here and a little bit of a silhouette here. And like I'll have a little bit of the silhouette of this wall showing. Like this is not rendered. This is like the object is described here. The object is described here. The object is described here. It's described here. But I haven't like completely painted out the building. That would be like painting, right?
So rendering makes it 3D, coloring is flat?
No, not necessarily.
Not necessarily.
I don't think the technical definition of what coloring is has really been established. I think people probably use it in different ways.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even worry about it. Just paint and draw.
Yeah.
Like just
Yeah.
try stuff. Like honestly, it's not something to get wound up on.
Yeah, you don't need to learn like specific definitions and stuff in order to draw. Like you just draw. And when you color and stuff, like you're still using this structure. So like what people forget is coloring is not just coloring alone. It has to come with value and shapes. Unless you want to go abstract and then you just use like the shapes.
Yeah.
But
if a character has black hair and black horns, how would you draw that together? Because values and stuff. There's different ways to handle it. This is like the solving problems part of art, right? You could put a little bit of a rim light on the horn to pop it out. You could value group it.
yeah.
You could have the reflection of the hair right behind the horn. Like, there's a lot of different ways that you can handle it. I like to think of like art is like a toolbox, right? You have this tool set and not every problem requires a specific tool. You could use different tools to solve the same problem. So what Christina did is she has a highlight behind the horn, and now because black hair is still going to have a highlight, or black hair is still going to have a lit and a shadow side. So you could go, the shadow side of the horn is in front of the lit side of the hair.
Yeah.
And that could pop out
There's
the
that
silhouette.
overlap. Highlight,
That's
then dark, light on
one
dark.
way you could do it. Or, like, let's just say for a second that maybe, you know, whatever.
This is all like,
It's this. Well, you could just go, oh, well,
oh yeah.
oh, there's actually a little bit of a specular of the background on there, right? Or like a little bit of a rim light. You could do something like that.
That works too.
Like there's a lot of ways you could solve this problem. Because that's what it is, like solving a puzzle, right? Mm-hmm. And as you go through an image or as you go through a drawing, you're encountering all these different problems. Mm-hmm. And you're going, I've got this bag of tools. I could solve this in this way. I could solve this in that way. I could put a line there. I could value group it. I could put in like a highlight there. I could move this, or I could cheat my light just a little bit to make sure that there's a highlight right behind it. Mm-hmm. That's the sort of thing that I think about when I'm making a painting, is what tool do I want to use for this particular problem that I'm solving?
If the light is coming from the top, why isn't the top of the head all lit up?
I'm not sure what you mean. It is lit up.
I think, do you mean like, why is it not all light? Like
that?
Like that.
Because it's dark. The hair is dark.
The hair is dark.
Objects don't get white just because the light is shining on them.
Yeah. Then it goes into like material properties, right? Like I know that dark hair that is kind of reflective will never get as bright as like the skin.
The dark spot in the middle, that's where the hair comes around and does this.
Yes. So that hair casts a shadow.
Yeah. So think about
if
the
I did
top
this,
of the head. Yeah.
It would look a little bit. I mean,
she's talking about the dark spot in the middle.
Okay.
That's
okay.
It's like this. I'm pretty sure you mean that, right?
I think it is that.
You get a ribbon.
Ooh.
And another ribbon coming in, and the light is coming down, and so you have both of these ribbons. You get kind of like a dark. This is a material. By the way, I do teach this sort of thing in anime art school. Mm-hmm. So most of these questions that you're asking are literally in the class that you have.
Yep.
Like we teach all this kind of stuff. This would be in like the rendering section.
It's like an apple. You know when you hold an apple to the light, the inside of that area is dark because it's facing away from the light.
Even if the apple is
lit from the top.
Yeah, even if the apple is like lit from the top, right? You have like an apple.
I saw a Pinterest post that related hair with apples, and I'm like, oh, that's genius. So.
And it's like that. Even if the light is coming directly from the top, you're still going to get a little bit of a shadow in there, right? And then maybe you'll get a shadow like this or whatever.
Yeah, awesome.
But
is it like when you close your hands together and a small shadow appears in between? Like ambient occlusion, yeah. Yep, like that. It is like that.
Like that sort of thing. Any tips on color grayscales? I did a grayscale coloring recently on stream, didn't I?
I think so.
It's about values. So like if this were to get colored, maybe like make a new layer on. I would keep those separate.
Yeah, I will. I just want to keep the horns
like that.
Okay. So let me think.
Just because a lot of the time we end up losing layers that we wanted to keep that got merged.
I just want to find like a good way to organize these layers. So okay, yeah, I'll just do it like this. I will make sure that my colors will match the value. So like if I want to add a shadow tone, I'm not going to use this color. It's not matching the value.
And another thing is like you don't actually really have to make sure your colors match your values.
Okay.
You just have to make sure that your lights and darks stay separated. Like remember what I was saying earlier about you could match your values to your colors, but like as long as the darks stay darks and the lights stay lights, if the light gets a little bit darker, or if the dark gets a little bit darker or lighter, as long as like the separation between them stays clear, it doesn't matter. It's not about like one-to-one matching the value. It's about keeping the shapes. It's about keeping those relationships between light and dark separated.
Yep. That's actually very true.
And so you could one-to-one match your values, absolutely.
Or you don't have to.
Yeah.
Like, this isn't really one-to-one, but the relationships are still the same. Like, my shadows are darker, but I can still read that this is light and this is shadow.
Yeah.
That's a really good point.
It's like, but again, like, it's the same thought process, right? You're going in and thinking, I'm still keeping my lights and my darks in separate containers, and I'm not pouring one into the other, or else it starts to get all muddy. Like, for example, maybe like make it muddy.
Okay.
Just like scribble on it or something.
Okay, sure.
What?
Scribble on what?
Sure. Just the muddy the darks and light.
All
right. Do a beginner mistake, I should say.
Is this muddy enough?
You're still doing it like a pro.
Ah, crap! You do it. You do it. I
want me
can't
to
do
do
it.
it?
I can't do it anymore.
I mean, just do the opposite of what you would do.
I have to think about that.
Yeah, you could come in here and do that.
Okay, yeah,
and
that's
you could
fair.
come down here and you could be like, oh, I have my color right there, and then oh, this is light, but this is dark, and then oh, I'm gonna shade the mouth and
Okay.
right, like our lights and our darks are getting all messed up.
Yep. They're getting ruined.
They are.
They're getting ruined.
So it's like most of the time when someone sets up the black and white version, when they move into color, the black and white version, like the whole reason that they set it up just poofs.
Yep.
It goes away. It's like,
I'm just gonna not do what I planned, which, I mean, I've done that a lot too.
Yeah, it's abandoning the plan. The black and white is like a plan, and the color is like you follow the plan or you use the plan as a guide, right?
Yep. Before I was talking about eye highlights, where do they come from and what light are the eyes reflecting?
What, huh? Where is
They're
that?
YouTube.
Eye highlights, where do they come from and what lights are the eyes reflecting? Whatever lights are in the scene.
Like, you can have multiple light sources. So, like, you can have one light source that's lighting the overall face.
Hey, Katsua.
Hey, Katsua.
Have a good one.
And then you can have, like, another light that's facing towards the eyes. And that could be reflecting it as well. I mean, technically, if there was, like, only one light, maybe there wouldn't be any highlights. But
There wouldn't.
There wouldn't.
Not in these eyes.
Not in these
because
eyes.
they're
covered by
they're
the shadow.
covered.
But I
But
like
in
highlights.
anime, you can still
add it.
still do it.
And people wouldn't really bat an eye.
Yeah.
Because it's like, it's believable enough. If you want to learn how to draw tied up hair like ponytails and stuff, we have a video on that, Gabster, on
Actually,
our YouTube
yeah.
channel. It's on how to draw ponytails.
We have a whole video on our YouTube channel, how to draw ponytails. You can go check it out.
Yes, the live is still saved. This will be a VOD.
Yep, all the lives are saved.
Basically, separate lights and darks, making sure they don't blend so they are readable. Yeah. Like, it's okay to blend, but that's more like blending, like, edges.
It's an intentional thing, right?
Yeah. If you want to blur the edge, and you can still blur the edge and keep your light and darks.
Yeah.
Like, very, very soft edge right here. But, and it's blended technically,
Yeah.
but you can still
Although
see
you can
light
see the
and dark.
layer underneath.
Yeah.
So, but you know what I mean.
Yeah. Ooh, nice. I learned so much in these streams. Awesome.
And then we could come down in here, and again, you know, we could do something like this.
Ooh, some subsurface scattering.
We could put a little bit of subsurface scattering.
Ooh, that's so pretty.
And so you notice how when Christina drew this hair, by the way, that's a hard shadow.
Yep.
Why? Because it's a cast from the hair.
Mm-hmm.
The hair is casting a shadow.
Something that I do notice a lot of people doing is they will put soft shadows for everything. Like, even cast shadows like this, they'll just, like, make it extremely soft.
Soft, yeah.
And it's like, I mean, it's not bad if it's soft, but, like, generally these shadows are hard.
Yeah.
But then they'll, like, make everything soft because they're scared to play with the edges.
It's like they're they don't know, so it's kind of just like something.
Yeah.
It's like how people in gesture figure drawing classes will draw hands. They'll be like, something's happening down there. You know what I mean?
It's kind of
like,
abstract. Just,
like,
they go impressionist.
Yeah.
Like, they go like that.
Which again, it's like, that's fine if you do that, but people can tell. Like, it's easy to tell when there's kind of just like a I'm not sure about this exactly, so I'm just gonna kind of do whatever.
Yeah, like using airbrush for shadows for everything.
There's a relationship between hard and soft edges, and if everything is soft, there's no relationship.
Oh, I didn't even finish this face. I went into a different topic, but there we go.
Oh, that face.
Yeah, there we go. Now she's a baddie.
Mm.
Ishita, you can check out our video on ponytails on our YouTube channel if you want to know that.
We said that earlier.
Yep. Let's see here.
I will get muty if, or I guess rather the mods a lot of the time will get muty if people ask the same question a whole bunch of times.
And even when we answer it. Oh yeah, my flashlight's still on. So like, if I want to have my lighting over on the top. So like, I think if you want to shade heads, know where your light source is. And if you have a reference model like this,
Yes.
it's very easy to find where you place your lights. Place it from the bottom. Ooh. Then certain areas of the face will be lit and they'll have certain shapes. If it's like this, then you'll see, oh, like this looks like half lighting, half and half, right? If you place on the top and you kind of angle it over a little bit, you get Rembrandt lighting. Because from a diagonal, you see that little triangle right there. So know your lights, know your light source. If you have rim lighting, oh, it looks like this. I love rim lighting. Rim lighting is so much fun.
Yeah, it works really good.
How do you study art?
The way that I would recommend to study art is learn this stuff and see how other people apply it and learn from how they apply it, right? It's like you can't learn from somebody if you don't know the language they're using. They will use the language of foundation. Like, how do they apply perspective? What angle do they use? What lighting direction do they use? What colors do they tend to gravitate towards? What's the value ranges that they like?
Yep.
How are they showing these different things? How do you know that exactly, though? You learn foundation. You study it, like either a school or online. We have a school. We teach foundation, but like learn perspective. 1 point, 2 point, 3 point. Learn lighting.
How to render.
Learn how to render objects. Learn color theory. Like, there's a lot of education out there on it. There's tons of books on it. You can't learn it without
drawing, though.
Yeah, you can't learn it without practicing it.
I would say draw a lot and learn the principles and also try your best to apply them in every drawing that you do. That is how you study.
Yeah.
If you take a figure drawing class and the teacher's like, okay, structure or like draw your figures with this method. Like, oh, start with gesture, then add form to the gesture, then add anatomy, and they'll teach you how to do it. You basically do that for every single drawing that you do from now on.
I mean, drawing's hard. It's like learning
hard.
a language.
It's
like,
not a thing that you can just study from a book.
Yeah. There's a lot to learn. It's not like, oh, drawing. It's like this silly thing that'll, I'll do it for a couple days and get amazing at it. Like, it's not that. It's like a skill that takes years to develop. And that's fun. Like, that's the cool part about art is like, you can't fake it. There's no shortcut. There's no cheat. You have to dedicate a lot of time. And I think that's awesome.
Yeah.
Like, when I hear it takes a long time, it makes me excited. It's like, that's cool. It's like hearing that your favorite video game has, 5 sequels. It's like, oh my gosh, I just got done playing Resident Evil 1. You're telling me there's a 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Like, that would be exciting.
Yeah.
It's like, if your favorite game is whatever, Resident Evil, and you're just like, oh, but there's so many games. There's so much content. That's like art for me. I think that's exciting. There's a lot to learn. You never get bored of it. There's always something new to try. The ceiling is really, really, really high. Is there a Procreate tip a must know?
Not really. No.
Procreate is just like any other drawing app.
It's just a tool. But no, not really. I don't have any. I just draw, bro.
I'm studying with perspective right now and feel like quitting art. It's so hard help. Make sure you have a healthy amount of just drawing fun stuff that you want to draw as well, by the way.
Yeah. Like, you're learning perspective so that you can draw your own characters or your own scenes. Like, it's not like drawing for perspective's sake.
Yeah, don't lose sight of what your goals are and make sure you keep checking in with those with like not goals, but like why did you get started in the first place? If you just like drawing and you want to make your own characters and art and stuff like that, keep doing that. Do it, have fun with it. How do I get ideas of what to draw that are my own ideas? I always tend to draw what other people have already drawn, not trace it, but try to draw something they do, but my own unique ideas are rare. Find things to be inspired by. Like, go out in nature, look at the world, look at what types of animals there are. Like, form your own opinions about things. Read books, watch movies, be inspired.
Yeah.
And try making your own. It's a skill that you can practice as well. It's not like it's just magically. Some people are super good at coming up with stuff and some people aren't. Like, you can be taught how to be more creative. The school that I went to focused a lot on having assignments that helped people get more creative. Like, you come up with stories, you solve the problems inside of those stories.
Yes.
Read books on storytelling as well.
Yeah.
Like, what was the thing, like, yes, but instead of yes and, or
oh yeah,
like using the word but, like, you know, the person went to the store, but it was raining, so they did this, but that. But it's like, who was it? The person, was it the people that made like South Park or something, where they, so one of the writers were talking about like a story that everything is just an and, like, oh, they went to the store and it was raining and they went inside and they got groceries.
That's boring.
It's like boring. It's like you want conflict, you want solutions. And then when I make a story, I'm just like, oh, this would be fun to illustrate.
Yeah.
That would be really cool to illustrate, or that would be interesting to see, or what problems would there be?
Kind of a cool lighting scenario. I don't usually do this kind, but man, it's helpful.
Where do you determine to put the Terminator line / subsurface scattering? Thank you for taking that time. That would be you would learn that in a form rendering class. So it's kind of technical. It would involve like perspective, but essentially, you know, if you draw an object like a blob or whatever, an anime head is literally just a blob, and you have a light coming down, you need to understand the form of this blob, right? Like, let's just say this is the blob, and the light is coming down, and wherever that surface becomes parallel to the light, the other side is in shadow. So, like, let's just say, you know, that's in shadow, that's in shadow. And again, we bring it into like a noton, like two values. What is light? What is shadow? And I'm thinking
separating.
The form is going away, and when this light becomes parallel to the form, that's where my shadow starts. So for example, if it's like this, maybe I'll pull in that just as an example. My core is probably going to be like this, right? And you have your lit side and you have your shadowed side. Let's just bring this in. And this is boring. Like, this is the class that nobody wants to do. This is like the class that makes you good at shading that nobody wants to do because they think it's boring.
Looks like an ankle cast. It's an ankle cast.
And then right? And I just drew like an abstract blob. So it's not like anything super esoteric or whatever. And you've basically separated your light and your shadow, right? And then we go, this is a core. And maybe the core gets a little bit tighter around here. And like larger forms will have softer core shadows. So like a little teeny tiny cylinder versus a big cylinder like this. The core shadow on this larger cylinder, like let's just say, here's this. It'll be softer. The core shadow on this little cylinder
sharper
is going to be a little bit sharper, right? So it's like
and I think smaller things also are darker than larger things.
Generally, yeah. But it doesn't really make that big of a difference.
Yeah.
right? And if this goes down to here,
Ooh.
right? It's like,
It's a bottle.
right? It's like sharper down here, softer as it goes up here. This is like what you would take in a rendering class, like basics of rendering. I teach this sort of thing in our anime art school. This is in my painting class.
If you want to make really good illustrations, you gotta learn the fundamentals.
Yeah, this is the fundamentals. And like, if you don't know how to do this and you want to study an artist, there's no way you would be able to study how an artist does this sort of thing.
I think this kind of stuff is fun to learn, not gonna lie. Well, I
It
think
is
that's
fun
a
to learn.
great thing to have.
But it's not fun to practice usually.
Yeah, that's true.
It's fun to watch videos and live streams on it. Not many people will practice it though. That's why people will take classes and do homework and have people assign them homework. Some people do practice it on their own.
Yeah, we got a question. Hey, I'm glad I could tune in today. I was wondering how to choose. Wait, sorry. I was wondering how to render/choose bounce light reflecting off another surface. Somehow mine appears muddy.
That wouldn't be in necessarily the lighting stage. That would be in the designing your shapes, like separating your lights and darks stage.
Lights and darks.
Like what Christina did earlier on stream when she separated her lights and darks of this. Do you want to turn off the layer?
Yep, I can. There we go.
There it is. So, muddiness comes from like pouring the light cup into the dark cup and then pouring the dark cup into the light cup, and now they're
Gray.
You know?
Yeah. Now you can't tell what is light and what is dark.
Yeah, it's like the light stays light and the dark stays dark. And if you get too light in the dark and you get too dark in the light, it starts getting ambiguous.
Yeah.
Now you're the one who decides. You're the one who decides what's in the light and what's in the dark, right? Or your reference, if you're using a reference and you light a reference, if you're doing a still life or whatever. So just be very aware of the dangers of that. And just because something's real doesn't mean it's good. And what I mean by that is you'll hear people say, well, it was in the reference. And it's like, well, the reference looks terrible. And if you copy the reference, then your art will also look like the reference.
Yeah, which is not
which
good.
is terrible. You know, people will have, you know, faulty reference photos. And they'll go, well, I took this picture of my neighbor's dog. And the picture's just like a horrible picture of the dog. It doesn't look good. The dog's all blended into the background. It's not good lighting. And then they'll draw the picture and they'll be like, my picture looks bad. What the heck?
Yeah.
I copied the reference. It's like, well, what did the reference look like? Well, this. Ooh.
Yeah.
It's
well, like
photography is a career after all.
What I think of when I'm thinking bounce light is if there was no bounce whatsoever, my shadow would be probably like black. Like it couldn't look like this. But because there is bounce, like things surround the head, there's like, I don't know, there's things reflecting. Light is being reflected off of the surfaces. It basically means like, okay, now I'm getting light in the shadows, but the shadows aren't being destroyed. They're still there. They're still present. They're just not as shadowy. I don't know how to describe
So what
that.
are you explaining?
Bounce, like the bounce light.
Well, it would be black if
It would
not,
be black.
not dark gray.
Yeah, it would be black. I should have said this. It would be black.
Like the moon, like the
Like the
shadow
moon.
side of the moon.
Yeah, but what bounce light does, or what that kind of fill light does, is it just puts light into the shadow, but not enough where it becomes light itself. So things get really, really, really toned down. And then there's areas of like more bounce. Like if there's light, like if there's like a light panel under this, or like a piece of paper, you're going to get more of like a lighter spot in some areas, and then it kind of just like trails off. But like it's not breaking the shadows, if that makes sense. Like, yes, you may get some bounce light in this area right here, but it's not going to be a light. It's just going to slightly light this area. And if you want to make this bounce light appear a little bit more prominent, then you just darken the shadow just a tiny bit. Let me do this. Like, if you want the bounce light to be more prominent, darken the shadows, but then you might want to be a bit more careful with how powerful your bounce light is.
I just bought Procreate. Is it worth it? I don't know. You tell us. I would say use it and come back to a future stream and let us know if you think it's worth it. It's good research.
I think that is good
It's
research.
certainly worth it for me.
It's worth it for me. But I can't tell you if it's worth it.
It's contextual.
Exactly. What drawing program is this? This is Procreate. Idalia? Why we fill it with gray? It's because light... I'm assuming this is grayscale, right? Light...
That was a really earlier question.
Oh, oops. Well...
It's because she didn't fill it with black.
I didn't... Yeah, sorry. I should have filled it with black. That's more realistic.
And, like... Again, this is like that form that I was talking about, right? Like, we could come up here and we could just add a little bit of bounce light if we want. Like, a little bit of bounce light down there. But again, I wouldn't be able to render this. You know? I wouldn't be able to render this if I didn't understand this, like, form here. Let's go... And then we go... Yeah. This is like form drawing. This is a 3-dimensional form. Right? And we go maybe like this. And we can come up here.
People sleep on this, honestly.
Yeah, this is what bores everybody to tears. But, like, honestly, then when people are like, OMG, how did you draw that anime face so flawlessly? Because of the tongue. The tongue that I rendered 1,000,000 times. Or you don't have to do a tongue.
You know what's funny? Colton has been doing so many exercises, just like rotating box and stuff, and it like really improved like his dimensional drawing.
Yeah.
And it's just those exercises. What's that? I don't know. Some weird thing. Could look like a sci-fi chair. It could be.
It's just an abstract form.
Yep.
Yeah, we could turn it into like a sci-fi thing. But whatever.
Form shading is my favorite thing to do. Why do people think it's boring? It's so fun to just put a random shape on the page and then give it a form. How can people find that boring? It's because it's not an anime face. It's not a flashy illustration.
Yeah.
I like how Poppy just like the sides. Even though my bed is not in the right place, I'm still gonna lay on it.
Yeah, it's funny. Right? We could do something like that. It's just form exercise. Silly tongue form. You can put fins on it if you want, like, whatever.
This is a iPad Pro 13-inch. Wait. Colton is using a tablet.
I'm using, yeah, tablet.
Y'all are a good teacher. Thank you, Faithy.
But anyways, like, form drawing exercises, really important. Really, really, really important. Just messing around, trying things.
Looks like a 3D model, because it is, in a way.
Yeah, I mean,
drawing is drawing in 3D.
Yeah, it is. It is the same process.
I mean, drawing is just sculpting, just on a piece of paper. And
drawing is 3D printing, yeah.
Guys, I've received the book. Really? Awesome.
Bum, 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 bum.
I don't really like this.
Oh, awesome. Congrats.
Yay! Nice that the book got there safely. I always think it's fun when you draw an anime head and then you're like, oh, I want to find the wireframe. How does this all connect?
Is
and like,
Danny Draws still here?
Yeah, Danny Draw's still here.
Oh, wow. A bunch of orders.
Oh, the heads?
I don't know. I can't see until it's an hour.
Okay.
But yeah, like, this is so important.
I know.
When it comes to understanding the 3-dimensional form. TikTok shop. 3-dimensional form. 2 heads, by the way. Female and male. Cores and Cass.
Where's
light and dark. Squint your eyes. What is light? What is dark? Christina's been working on an image lately. I don't know where the heck.
I think I sent it to you.
Like recently.
Which one exactly?
Your Ray piece.
Oh yeah, I sent it to you. It's up there.
How long ago?
Not that long ago. There.
This piece. Yeah.
We'll just zoom in on that.
So Christina's been working on this. Separation of dark and light. It looks like a face. And with hair. Although she's value grouped all of the hair, all of the shadows, and that ring in the background, and she just has a little bit of the forehead, a little bit of the nose, a little tiny bit of the cheek, and a little bit of the upper lip showing. But you can still tell. It's like, oh, it's a face.
Yep.
And everything else is simplified in group. It's like, that's what your brain cares about. That is what your brain uses to determine what something is.
I'm basically doing this, but more graphically.
Yeah, it's your brain it doesn't really care about details that much. It cares about like the shapes of the light and the dark. It cares about shapes. The details aren't all that important.
Yeah. Like what I'm thinking about is when I drew that character, or when I drew that, I'm thinking what's the form of her face in terms of head planes, and then which planes do I want to poke out based on my lighting. So like I'm thinking portrait drawing. Head planes.
Yeah. And that's why it's so it's so important to understand the planes of the head
Planes of the head.
Lighting.
Yep.
Because you need to be able to draw dimensionally, and then you need to be able to light that dimension, and that determines the shapes. And then you are all artistic with how you group things and where you blur the edges and what you show.
Yeah.
That's crisp.
Like this is top lighting. But I just wanted to show the nose and a little bit of that area, the mouth area right there. Everything else is just dark. But you can still see that it looks like a face. So let me do this, and I wanted to show that cheek right here.
Yeah, tiny little bit of the cheek.
And it's like the cheek.
You can also see how Christina designed the shapes as well. She's gone, the nose is a large triangle. Then that close piece is the lip. And then there's a far away piece that's also a triangle, but it's not as big as the nose.
Yep.
And so she's designing big, medium, and small. Except the forehead is the big. And then there's like
hair
look at those shapes just from like an abstract point of view, right? There's a good distribution of big shapes, medium shapes, and small shapes. And they're in the form of what you would see on a face or a head.
They're just face shaped.
And that's why you go, oh, it looks cool. It's because it's like, it feels correct because it is correct. And then the shapes are also arranged in an aesthetic way.
Yeah. And if you know context clues, I can shade in the neck, like with just a black blob. But based on my curves and where this is going, you can kind of imagine how far the chin is going to be. But I don't have to even describe it.
Your brain fills in the gaps.
Exactly.
Because it's so used to seeing it. Like you literally see things all day long where you can't see the entire object. Like I can tell that Applejack is laying next to me. You can tell Applejack is right here, even though you can only see part of his body. For TikTok, you can see his paws, the silhouette of his ears, his nose, a little tiny bit of his back paw, but you can still tell it's a cat. You know he's laying in a cat nest, even though you just see this area right here. It's like a little
bulge.
It's like a little bowl shape, and yet somehow we can tell it's a cat nest. You can tell that this is a cylinder, even though we can only see just a little tiny section of this.
And you can see that that's our book behind there.
And you can see Mickey in the background right here, important. Right? It's like Applejack, his paw, his other paw, the silhouette, one ear poking out, another ear poking out. How do we know this is a cat? We can't see the whole cat.
It's all out in the context clues.
Yeah. Whoops. A lot of context clues, and I'll put this back up here.
He's so cute.
Come on.
So that's the concept, right? And then I'm like, okay, well, if I want to decide to pop out her head instead of just making this whole entire thing just black, I'm like, well, I want to put a ring around it. Well, oops.
No. So it's more important to know how to shadow that than what? It's more important to know how to shadow than how to make it anatomic correct. The anatomy determines the shadow shapes.
Yeah.
So like you have to know the anatomical form in order to know. It's like, how would you know what to make the shadow if you don't know the anatomical form of it, or you don't know the form. It's like,
Yeah. Well,
how do you get the right answer if you don't know how to solve the math problem? It's like the form drawing, the lighting, all of that stuff, it gives you the shadow shape. Because it's like, how do you find the shadow shape? That would be my question.
Yeah.
How would you find it if you don't know the form? How would you find it if you don't know the anatomy? Like, getting the correct shape requires
You to
a
understand.
lot of underlying knowledge.
Like, in order to get this shape, well, that's describing the bottom of the nose. I have to, like, that shape is kind of required, you know?
But it's just a triangle.
Exactly. It's just
It's
a
like
triangle.
a slanted triangle.
Yeah.
How
But
would
it's
you
describing
know
something else.
what triangle to use if you didn't know the form of her face?
Mm-hmm.
It's like,
How could I get this shadow if I don't know the form of her chin? That creates that shadow.
yeah.
And how could I get this curve if I don't know the cylinder underneath? So, everything is form drawing.
Yeah. Could I ask a very off-topic question the other day when Colton was doing the Teen Titan structure thing in Photoshop? I love that. It was that. How did you use the gradient tool with the color wheel? Not sure what you mean exactly.
Gradient tool with the color wheel.
Gradient tool with the color wheel? You mean this color wheel, Coolerus? What about it? Like this? I'm not really sure what you mean.
I don't know.
Gradient. Ooh, this is a pretty color, dude.
Oh, that's like strawberry. What brush are you using right now? If it were on my iPad, if it was on my iPad, it's a brush that you can get on our profile for free. It's a green button.
When I try to use the gradient tool, it opens the gradient map thing. Are you in Photoshop? Do you own Coolerus? Because this is a Photoshop plugin. It's $20. It's called Coolerus. Right here. This is not the default Photoshop color wheel.
Naomi will use that shade for her nails.
Oh yeah.
That's such a good shade. I don't know why, but the hardest thing for me is the nose because anime noses are so simple it's hard to shade. I think in terms, okay, so there's like multiple ways to break down the nose. There's this kind. Most of the time anime noses will kind of go to a point. And so you'll end up getting this keystone corner. And then your bridge of the nose sharpens to a point, and then you get kind of like this triangular plane. And it looks like that. But it starts off with understanding what a box looks like. Because
Is Danny Draws here, by the way?
I don't know. Danny Draws, are you here?
Because we do have to ship out your package tomorrow.
I have
so...
the picture of the
Okay.
thing, so we're good. She doesn't have to be here.
Yeah, it's fine. I just didn't know if she wanted to see it.
Okay. So, like, I'm thinking this. Let me just try to draw a correct box. Long rectangular box, kind of a trapezoidal box. But this is a modified anime nose form. So when you shade it, think what's the top plane, what's the side plane, or does that whole like lit area is this whole lit area right here going to be separated out and you only see the bottom nose? So like when you draw noses, you're thinking this, but you're implying, oh, where do I want to choose to put my line? Oh, maybe I'll just put it here. Right? Or oh, look, I'll just include this, this, and this. And the form underneath is what you see in your mind. And when you shade, you think in terms of this.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if Danny Jones is here, but I'm happy to just do it real quick.
Okay. I can message.
Sure.
And just ask.
If you want to be there and see and watch me do it, you know. One of that reminds me of ancient shoes, a bit curved up. Oh, yeah, that's fun. I don't remember what those look like, those forms. Only ones I remember is like these shoes, but I'm not sure if that's accurate.
I got to go to the bathroom.
Okay.
Dude, I'm hungry. What the heck?
Hungry? Hold up. Oh, there we go. I just get some. Meal prep for dinner? Okay. I was wondering. Alright, well maybe I will do a quick little Danny Draws watercolor thing. We did it because she's such a great member of our community. And it would just kind of not feel right to not, give her something kind of special. I had leftover empanadas. Oh, that's so good. What kind of empanadas do you have, Lau? Like, what kind of filling? I really like beef empanadas. Beef empanadas are so good with the olives and the raisins. I could honestly, I haven't had empanadas in years. It's been so long. All right. I will do the drawing part first. Do our little pencil. All right. Okay, his name is Neil. Great. This is the OC that Danny Draw sent. Very pretty. Maybe I'll zoom this in just a tiny bit. There we go. That's better. Let me think how I'm gonna do this. Maybe I'll do like a front view. I really like the crystals on his design, so I'll try to add that in there. Low key, Draw Me on Roblox kind of helps with these. I've always thought that was kind of funny because it's like, man, Roblox Draw Me can be a little bit like, and what am I doing with my life? But then I do these little watercolors and I'm like, oh, actually kind of helped a little bit. Okay, there's his hair. It's kind of like a very, very short wolf cut kind of vibe. Very cool sci-fi character. Yes, she did, Gizmo. Gotta lock in. Okay. The hard part is kind of done. Alright, now let's add in that little chest thing, that turtleneck. Poppy, are you awake? Are you gonna come here and wreak havoc on my drawing? Hi, Poppy. You're so silly. Alright. Yeah, beef, nice. Do they come with like shredded beef or do they come with ground beef? Oh, that sounds good. That sounds so good. I could go for those that meatball soup again. What time do they close?
Sounds so good, dude. Tell me right now, chat, who could go for 3 mini chimneys with the rice and beans with green, what is it? Green chili
beef.
Green chili beef. Oh, the crispiness. Oh. Chimichangas. What's it called?
3 mini chimneys.
3 mini chimneys. Okay.
Okay.
Does that sound insane? Like, dude, I'm so hungry. What the heck? Did we even have lunch? No, we had breakfast.
We had a breakfast. Yeah, that's why. I was so locked in. We were distracted with other stuff.
Dude, I'm so hungry.
You sound like
He's so good.
Yeah, literally. All right. So I want to add the little crystals in the back.
I love the beans and cheese ones. Nice. Crunchy chimichangas are peak. Hey, Danny, I'm glad you could make it.
Yay.
Yeah, we have to
ship this soon. So
we have to ship it with TikTok. They actually require us to ship out the package pretty quickly, which is good.
Yeah.
So but if people do like get watercolor stuff, then we actually have to get it done pretty quick. Right. Nice and quick.
All right. Line work time.
I want to learn to draw manga, but don't know where to start.
You can go to Anime Art School.
We do have a school, and it is called Anime Art School. you know, if you're interested in that, you can go to the cheeky little
we teach the fundamentals of art and also in a anime manga direction. So,
if you want to check it out,
perfect for you.
It's the yellow button. It says check out Anime Art School.
Mm-hmm.
We teach foundation.
It is an entire school.
Yeah, it's like an entire college. It's very large, very big.
Mm-hmm.
Caution.
This will actually get you good.
Yeah, warning, if you want to stay at a beginner level, don't go through the school and don't do all the homework, because you won't be able to go back.
Mm-hmm.
He's looking so pretty.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, that's the program that we built. So if you want to learn how to draw, that is like the same type of classes that you would take in an art college or design college.
And I would argue probably even better.
Can you show the yellow card again? Yes.
Yes.
Take a screenshot. It's also the linky on our profile.
Mm-hmm.
It's very, very big. It'll take you over a year to get through. It's at your own pace completely.
Mm-hmm.
And it's called Anime Art School. There's a figure drawing class, a heads, faces, and expressions class, a perspective class, clothing and costume drawing and rendering. There is a painting and color theory backgrounds class. There's a character design class.
There's like a project making class where you make your own portfolio.
Was hoping to stay an art noob when I bought this school and was very disappointed. It's funny.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. Look at, oh, never mind.
I think once people understand like how important fundamentals is, they're like, I can't go back. I can't go back to just guessing anymore.
I can't go back. Christina can't draw bad. I actually have to draw bad for her when she
Yeah.
tries to draw something bad. I'm good at drawing bad.
You are. Like, it's a skill.
I think it's focused entirely on your...
Oh, that's not good.
There we go. A little bit clearer. I just go directly in the face of what I want to do.
True. But for me, it's like I don't even know what I want, you know?
Christina's a very intuitive artist.
I am a very intuitive artist.
I'm not nearly as much of an intuitive artist. I tend to think a lot.
And that really helps you to draw even badly.
What I'm doing. What?
That helps you to even draw bad.
Yeah.
Because you're like you're not like intuitive about it. You're like actually.
I was born into the... Imagine me being a beginner, knowing every mistake I'm making, but not being able to do anything about it.
Oh, it's so hard. Like being awake during surgery.
Ow! Without anesthesia?
Yeah.
Ow! That's horrible. All right, lined.
I was just born this way. I did realism the other day. It was scary. That sounds very scary.
I will have like a realism mode versus an anime mode, and when I'm in my realism mode, I get like really locked in, and it kind of makes me think differently in a way.
Sounds like a great premise for a manga. Someone says sounds like a good horror premise. Okay, chat, we cooking up a story here.
Okay. So what's the story? Meow, 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 meow. All right. There we go. Portions are good. Drawing's good.
Honestly, I do like the watercolor promotion for the Anime Art School chat. I was looking on like Amazon the other day, right? And I saw some like manga starter kit or something. Like, what do you think of the idea of like the headset, but it comes with like a little sketchbook, and it comes with like a little booklet of like how to draw the heads and like how to construct a head from different angles and stuff. And it came with like a little sketchbook and a little pencils or like pen or something like that. I think that would be cute. I always loved the idea of like a little art kit, like a little bundle.
I love
starter
that
kit or something.
idea.
Oh, I love those. I love the sound of that. It was just an idea that we were tossing around. It would certainly take us a while to set up if we did it, but it's so cute.
It's so cute. I want to do that.
I love little art starter kits. We were talking about at one time, like if Anime Art School had like some little art bundle kit that got sent out, if somebody got it as like a promotion or something, I think that would be cute.
It would be so cute.
I enter flow state when I draw male characters I like.
Nice.
I was born this way. Yes. Female main character that can't. Did anybody else's TikTok just like tweak out for a second? Female main character that can't draw bad even if she wanted to, and the guy he fell in love with can't even draw a banana that can look good, has to help him but turns out worse.
Oh my gosh, that's funny.
What was that, dude? Somebody sent Adeline sent a heart me, and it made the TikTok tweak out for a second for some reason. But thank you for the gifts. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. That's one way to get our attention.
Yeah. There you go. A little bit
Dude,
of Rembrandt.
what time does this I need to look what time this place closes because I'm
Yeah.
hungry. We were like, yeah, let's have meal prep tonight. Ooh, but Mexican food.
We're gonna, yeah.
Bro, I'm so hungry with that.
All right, so now we gotta. Oh, is that 10?
It's a miracle.
It is a
It's
miracle.
open till 10. That's crazy. Chat, do you realize what this means? It means
Once we end this live, we can go out.
it
and get
means
Mexican
the money
food.
that we finally were able to start saving up is going to be gone.
Not
Sounds
unless
good. How small of a sketchbook? I was thinking something like 6x9. I'm channeling my inner Tory. As soon as the money hits the bank account, boom, Mexican food. What do you think about that, Applejack? You want little kitty chongas?
Kitty chongas.
Chimichangas? Applejack?
Applejack chongas.
What is what? Someone who speaks
Enlighten
Spanish,
us.
what does chimichanga mean exactly? Like, what is the chimi part and what is the chonga part? Danny? Lau? This is important.
Okay, I don't want this purple. Not purple. What am I talking about? I don't want this pink.
Do you ever use white gel pens over your art for highlights?
Yes.
Yes, and
I
she's
do.
probably going to be doing that soon.
I might.
Help? I don't know, dude. Is it just like a word, though? Is it just like always been the word? I miss lo mein. Oh, we could get panda sometime. Or that's chow mein.
It's
never
chow
mind.
mein. I don't really know what lo mein.
Lo mein, I've
It's
heard
like
of that.
Lo mein, but like it's I don't remember what that is.
I know it. I know I've had it. What the heck?
It seems like fried noodles to me.
I always just thought it was a funny word. Fried burrito, who knows? I believe it
So
is
nobody
means
knows?
a mix of things. Interesting.
Ah, a mix of things.
Chat, you're so smart. I'm not sure about that menu item. I'm gonna have to do some research about it.
Eat it.
They're mega yummy. It has gluten. Good. The more gluten, the better, dude. I eat gluten for breakfast. I am gluten.
I am gluten. I want to add a little bit of this, like.
It usually has onions and broccoli in it, from what I know.
Oh.
Favorite kind is beef lo mein. How is everybody doing anyways? What are y'all working on art-wise? Should we do another
Contest
or challenge or something sometime soon? You know what I'm saying?
I think another contest would be great.
You'll want to do another contest, like character design contest. What do you think of that?
All right. Let me think. We'll do his little spider web thingies.
We were thinking about doing contests, and the winners would get commission coupons for artists in the community. So like we would like pay an artist in the community for the winner of the contest to get their character drawn, so we can support artists in the community and have them do paid commissions and also run events at the same time. I thought that would be pretty cool. Golden ticket, yup. That'd be fun. That'd be awesome. Ooh, Lily Loaf is working on some character commissions for us right now.
Oh yeah, I totally forgot about that actually.
But I'm sure other communities do it, but I don't look at any other communities because I don't really care. No, I'm kidding. I don't have any time for other communities. I'm not really interested. I want to make our anime academy the best that it can be. And if other communities are awesome, that'd be sick. I hope they're good. I don't know. I've never really been in an art community besides like Artemino. I've never been in an other art community. What?
I don't think I've ever been in another art community either.
This community that we've like built is the first community I've been in since like high school or something.
Yeah.
It was like 12 years ago or something.
All right. I think this man is done.
Look at this.
Little handsome man.
Is it 12 years? It's gotta be longer than that.
12 years for what?
It's probably 12 or 13 years.
For what?
The last community that I was in.
Oh.
I don't know. I got so focused on becoming a professional artist, like, and grinding it out that I wasn't in any communities or anything.
Bro, look how pretty this water is.
Look at this, dude.
What
I
is this?
can't read that loud. I'm gonna butcher every single word.
Okay. Is this chimichanga definition?
Yeah, the words chimi and changa come from two terms in Mexican Spanish, chamuscado. I can't say that. The past participle, I heard that word. I heard of that word before. I don't know what it means. Of the verb chamuscar, which means scorched or slightly burned. And changa, related to chinga, the third person present form of the vulgar verb. A crude expression used for something unexpected or as a mild insult. That's crazy. So a charred, mild insult.
Charred piece of crap.
But the word itself is just a food. It doesn't actually mean anything. Wow, thanks for putting that at the end. All my hopes
crashed. Bro, this shade of pink is so iridescently pretty.
Yeah, that shade of pink. I just want to like throw.
Bro, this is what roses smell like. What?
Let's just pretend it's really, really concentrated. Oh, I'm drinking the hair color. Oh. What are you guys doing? We are, I think at this point it's kind of just fallen into brain rot.
Yeah.
But
we are probably gonna head off soon.
This is Danny Draws' character. We promised Danny draws a little watercolor that will stick in her box of Anime Academy officially branded anime head references.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello.
What if you just saw this, chat?
Hello. Not the shivering.
Dude, we should print a red one. We
Why?
printed like this nasty like fetus looking one. You want to see
yeah.
So I started the print and I didn't realize I had a different spool of filament in the printer, and for some reason it defaulted to that one, and I printed it and it printed. It's really bad. It's really crazy looking, dude. You want to see it?
Real bad.
It's literally like the Red 40 head. Like a fetus.
Look.
A fetus Red 40.
This is the head kissing the watercolor goodnight and safe travels. Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh, are you guys ready for this?
It's fetus. It's in the womb.
Right, you ready for this? Hold up, I'm just gonna do this.
Help. Oh my gosh, I thought that was the back of the head for a second.
No, it's in front of the head.
Oh, okay. But okay, look at this. Look at this though. It's kind of cool. If in the rare case, if you want to draw a translucent head,
Look at that, dude. It literally look. You know what I'm talking about when I say like it's a fetus.
it's a
right?
zygote. Yeah, it's like
Oh
a
my
it's
gosh,
literally a
dude.
fetus.
It's like
so
an unborn
you could-
anime head.
People could use this for like science videos of a fetus. Literally.
That's actually kind of cool. It kind of
kinda
is.
cool.
If you find one of these
Boxes.
in your box of heads, you either win a free car or you have 7 days left to live.
Oh no.
It's like an
Whoever-
embryo. Yeah.
Whoever wants is limited. What if we did a meme contest where whoever got first place got this limited edition head playing thing?
That'd be sick. I'm speechless.
Should we draw eyes on it?
Me too. Do
Ew,
it,
my
dude.
nails are so dirty.
Do it, dude. You want those eyes?
Sure, I'll draw 'em.
Should you? That's kind of crazy. Would the eyes like? What if you just like dots for the eyeball, like a dot, like 2 dots, like the Terminator or something?
You know what
Just
this looks like? It looks like Majin Buu.
You want me to do it? You want me to just
Yeah,
draw
you do
dots
it.
for the eyes? Let's do it.
Road trip down an Arizona sidewalk.
Oh my gosh.
Ew. Ew. Okay. He just looks like flesh.
It's Flesh Boy.
Flesh
Here you
boy.
go. You
Should
got
I add a
beard.
mouth?
Nah. Dude, those dots are creepy.
Creepy, bro.
Oh my gosh, bro, tripped on an Arizona sidewalk. He would be burnt to a crisp. He'd be a little chimichanga, honestly, dude.
Ah, chimichanga.
Oh my gosh, I'm so hungry. Which one of your books would you recommend to me to improve my poses and ideas? Definitely book two.
Book two.
Book 2, chat. We got a review on Amazon from book 2 recently. It was really nice.
So sweet.
I'll read it to you if you want. We had a glowing review by a Daniel. Danyil. This tutorial book really helped me understand the mechanics of building the body of both female and male characters. It also explains in great detail the cause and effect relationships between actions, the actions depicted in high quality illustrations. I want to note that everything in the book is clearly numbered. There are also paragraphs that are named and divided by purpose. This is probably, hear this chat, this is probably the best drawing book I have ever bought, and which really opened up a lot of new things. I will use it to improve my skills. I highly recommend buying. And they typed that last part in the in caps. Look at this, dude.
Oh,
There it is.
That's so sweet.
What a nice review.
And I love the large paragraph. Sometimes large paragraphs either make me really scared or really happy.
That's very sweet.
Yeah.
That's this book, by the way.
Yep. This is this book.
Oh, yes, apple. Applejack approved.
Yep. Puppy, do you approve too?
Oh, stretchies.
Look at this. Okay, who's behind you?
Are you done ripping out your hair, Poppy?
She didn't rip it out yet.
There you are.
Hi.
She loves whistling, dude. She'll
She
come running
loves.
across the house when you start whistling.
She's always loved whistling.
Mm-hmm. Remember the first time you saw Applejack? You were frozen.
Frozen
then
in
you're like-
terror.
Now you know he's just a big brain cellless gray ash pile.
What if I can't whistle? Then she probably won't come over.
Yeah. You have Miki's book at home. Nice. What's the
Nice.
book name? It is called Anime Academy: How to Draw Characters. It's available
Yes.
on Amazon and our TikTok shop. And if you get it on TikTok shop, a lot more of the money goes to us, and we ship it out directly from our house. So we physically have handled these books. Look
You
how
have our
cute Miki
DNA.
is, dude. You have our DNA. That's crazy. That's a crazy thing to say.
I know.
Fox just got here.
Oops. Well, we gotta go have breakfast.
This is some person's first impression of us. I'm gonna make a clone of y'all. Yes. That'd be sick, dude. A bunch of little helicopter hat Coltons running around. Did you see the print, the head fox?
Staring straight at you. Oh wait, Colton. What if there's a story about clones, right? But the clones were made to simulate different AUs of stuff.
Alternate universes.
And clones and stuff. They're all put in like this. I don't know.
Simulation.
There's the simulation of different controlled environments to produce a specific soldier. I don't know. It's crazy.
Did it have little eyebrows? Or just this?
Nah, just that.
Just that is perfect. That's crazy, dude.
What's the difference between volumes 1 and 2? Volume 1 is kind of just like the basics. Covers a good amount of stuff. Covers more stuff like anatomy, clothing drawing, illustration making, like how to color, how do ruffles work, basics of lighting. It doesn't really cover anything like character design or storytelling, but it covers the basics of art for anime characters. That is book volume 1. And then book volume 2 is kind of like an extension of that. It still covers very similar things, but it's more like how do you create expressions for very different characters? How do you change body types? How do you design characters with historical references?
Imagine
stuff like that.
little Coltons running around like adult Colton with Colton head with a mini body. I don't have to imagine it, dude. She don't have to imagine it, dude. She lives with me.
Yep. If you want to start from 0 as a beginner, should you get volume 1? I'd say yeah.
Probably so.
Probably so.
There's really important concepts in volume 1 with figure drawing and
it has
stuff.
a lot of step-by-steps.
We do a recap of certain sections in volume 2, but volume 1 is very basics. But again, like volume 2 is the very basics on some other stuff as well that's not covered in volume 1, like character design, like shape language and stuff like
storytelling and poses and
draw 6-7. We have a video that uses it. Who's the girl Miko is drawing? Oh, you want to know about that kind of lore? Oh, you're not ready for that lore yet. Is that Mia?
No.
What's her name?
No, it's this girl in the illustration. Cherry Blossom Girl.
Yeah. This is Cherry Blossom Girl. Is that who it is?
Yeah, that's who it is.
See, I don't even know who it is.
See, Cherry Blossom Girl, and I added her in it because she's one of the last. But there is actually a little, what's it called?
Cameo
of a old OC that I had from an old Udemy course.
Oh,
and
here.
And that's her.
Yep.
Her name is Mia, and she's like a magical girl.
She is actually from Christina's old Udemy classes. Dude, her whole booty's showing.
I know. Don't look. I didn't know. Yeah.
You didn't know?
Well, it's like it's not like I didn't know, but I wasn't like aware that it was so short. You know what I mean?
I can't look as I draw it. Imagine that. That would be such a funny TikTok when you draw on something that you shouldn't be drawing.
I know.
That's crazy.
I should make a volume 2. I should have made her skirt. But I like this. I like this shape. Maybe that's why I did it, and I never fixed it, or never thought about the skirt being so short.
That's crazy, dude.
Oops.
Discovered this channel from today's streaming, by the way. I'm looking forward to see another interesting content from you two. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Oh, guys, this is my old style chat.
Yeah, that's old Christina style.
Old
Dude, the ear. I know. No. Now that I point out the ear, you're never going to be able to unsee it. This is why it's important to proofread.
That's bad. I shouldn't say it's bad because
it's not bad.
It's just.
Wonder how Murata feels every time he draws Fubuki. Dude, my dream is to make a character as awesome as Fubuki, honestly. She's so cool. She is literally so cool. Like, I don't know. Like, she's up there with, like, Faye Valentine.
Yes.
In terms of just amazing characters. Me with that drawing you said was Yaoi. Was it a girl and a guy, or was it? I can't tell. I never
When
understood.
did I say a drawing was yaoi?
Indubitably. Who dubiously? Huh? Wait until you hear about Miki. If that's right, Gizmo, you get 100 points. 100 Gizmo points have been awarded to Gizmo. Fubuki. Fox, I love it how your clarification messages don't clarify anything. Who dubiously, Fubuki. And then every once in a while, I was just reading it wrong, and it was my blender. No idea who you guys are, but glad to randomly get here. Lol, hi. Hello,
Hi.
welcome. Glad you decided to
Show up
join
at
us.
this wonderful time.
And yes, if you are new here, we do have a community on Discord. You can head to our website. It's also discord.gg/MikiBiki as the invite.
What can I spend my 100 Gizmo points on? Gizmo stuff?
That is the invite, I think. It should work. Yes.
Yippee! It did work.
What you can spend your 100 Gizmo points on
Who is Fubuki?
head pats. You get personal head pats. Redeemable only now. Who is funky?
She probably means Fubuki.
I don't know. I get kind of funky sometimes.
Fubuki is the best female character in One Punch.
Wait, you don't know who Fubuki is? Vox?
She's the only character that's meant for Saitama, in my opinion.
Funky Town? Won't you take me too? Bro was born tomorrow. Bro, I love those TikToks. They're like, bro was born tomorrow.
I think Colton's so hungry that he's just like forever.
My body is eating itself from the inside out. I'm so hungry. My body is starting to digest itself.
This man's pretty good looking. I do
Good
say so
looking.
myself. Okay. Tight.
Tight?
That's
Tight.
That's so silly.
You can't honestly see me saying that with this hat on.
No.
Tight. I need to get like a cool outfit. When someone comes into the chat that I want to impress, I could have like a cool Colton I spin
you should
around
get-
and my outfit changes.
Colton, you should get a biker outfit. Biker,
Like a leather jacket?
Leather jacket, yeah.
And like a bandana.
You'd look
Can
very...
you get me I need a Mickey bandana.
Like a polka dot bandana?
No, like Mickey's on the bandana.
That'd be cute.
Okay. You're banned, Fox.
No.
That's crazy. I need a bandana and like a biker leather jacket. I'm just like, hey, chat.
Just join the Discord, awesome. And it's your tricycle.
Yeah, the tricycles with this hat and the lollipop.
It honestly sounds like a motorcycle. That's kind of crazy. Yeah, you imitate sound so well. Did you see the audacity? No Mexican food for you. Have you guys ever drawn each other? Yeah. One time I drew.
Remember that from a really long time ago?
Yeah.
Was that on your
It's on-
iPad or the
no,
stream
I
iPad?
think it's on this iPad.
Dude, we
I'll
drew
have
each
to
other a
find
really...
it was like on one of our 12-hour streams. I
It
think.
was. Colton
Colton's-
tweaking out, dude. I'm so...
Colton's feeling loopy.
The brain cells that
I'll have to find it.
keep me sane have been digested.
Definitely a long time ago. I just don't remember. I don't even know where it would be.
How long have you been together? You're so cute with each other that you have soulmate energy. Are we soulmates?
I think so. He still has to ask the question. I'm kidding. He already asked the question. And I said yes.
We've been married for 5 years. Over 5 years, like 5.5 years now.
I honestly don't know where that drawing would be.
Red 40 is disintegrating your brain. You keep it down about my Red 40.
I don't know where it would be.
Did you meet at school? No, we met online.
Yeah, we actually met online in our community. Someone asked earlier.
You want to see our child?
Go to sleep. Go to sleep. I actually have no idea where that drawing is.
I'm getting kind of loopy tonight. I have no idea where it is. Oh, remember? Wait, what was her name? Lorraine.
Lorraine, yeah, Mitsubi wanted her so bad. I should have actually just given it to her.
Mitsubi mentioned. Wait, there's Lorraine. Is that the original Lorraine?
Yeah, that was the original drawing of her.
Dude, that was like 2 years ago almost.
And that was her servants.
Wait, is that a Miki?
Yes.
Oh, that's cute.
That's Sleazy Miki.
Yeah, Sleazy Miki. I remember that. Your child is really handsome. He's literally the ideal male figure.
Oh look, there's Sneaky Miki. Again. Man, even man, these drawings are like okay now. Oh.
That's cute. Wait, that's before we had cats.
Yeah, that was before we had cats. We just that's a Poppy. Whenever she goes into the building, or whenever she goes to the windowsill with a bunch of sun.
I don't know where the drawings of each other are, unfortunately.
It's lost.
Gone.
Oh, that's cute.
Is that like being rejected or something?
Yeah, something like that. Something bad happened to Miki, and she's going to tear for comfort.
Wait, this is cute.
Oh yeah, that's cute. What the heck? A pillow hugging another pillow. That's cute.
All right. Did you replace Snaz with the Asaro head? I don't know who the Snaz is that you're talking about.
I should draw more pillows like this. These are honestly super cute.
Not that one having a booty, dude. Look at this.
It does have a booty. Let me think. Oh yeah, I like these Chibis. Oh, I liked this face too of Tira. And I drew the girls a lot. Oh yeah, this is Naomi enjoying her yaoi.
Saturn mention?
My yaoi.
My yaoi. I had a moment like that earlier. Yeah, I have no idea where it is. Well, there's a good drawing of Jake.
No way, we can't show that for long.
Can't. Boop. Bye. I have to go and look at all the drawings.
Dude, there's so many stinking drawings on
There's
that.
so many drawings. All right.
Well,
It's fun making CEO Chan today. Honestly,
I feel a cat below me.
Oh, puppy. Puppy. Baby kitty.
Here, I'll put my leg.
She's like prepping to jump.
It wants up.
She wants up, but then she decides not to. Oh.
She's like, cats are funny because like they take a leap of faith. Oh, that reminds me. I wanted to watch Inception. But anyways, they kind of like have to jump on something without knowing what's up there, right?
Mm-hmm.
Poppy baby.
Look at her.
How much storage does Torque take up for you? I don't know.
No idea.
I don't know, but we got an iPad with pretty good storage, so we can do a lot of drawings. And most
Poppy,
drawings
what do you think of
actually are just like 1 or 2 layers. Usually.
Poppy?
Is that billionaire playboy Bruce Wayne? I don't know. Maybe. Didn't think of Bruce Wayne at first. Hey, kitty. Kitty, kitty. Kitty, 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 kitty.
Here, look.
Stop paying attention to the
Quit
paintbrush.
sniffing the paintbrush. That's not good for you. It's sniffing paint. That'll make you like me.
Kitty, come here. Here.
She don't want the head. You're not interested in him.
Nope, she's not interested. Hi,
Cute cat, by the way.
kitty. Yeah, she's
Poppy,
a cute little
precious.
tortie. Precious
little
Poppy. She needs pheromone collars for stress every now and then. Oh, that's a stupid
I
post.
caught him at a bad time.
He's like, ear, ear, ear.
What are you doing, bro?
He's trying to like flip. He's like a takoyaki that's trying to be flipped, but it's failing. Look at you, handsome. Just squeeze the living brain cells out of him. Yeah.
There are no brain cells to squeeze out.
Uh-oh.
Feel happy.
I feel happy.
Cute. What are you doing, Poppy?
She's just
Chilling, vibing?
Chilling, yeah.
All right. Well, I guess we will head out.
Head out. I think I'm gonna die.
That's your leather jacket. That's wild,
Yeah, that's
Tori.
pretty good.
Pool monster? No.
That's funny. That's Bee and Puppy Cat, right?
That's pretty sick, actually.
I wouldn't mind watching that show. I've never seen it before.
No idea what that is. Is it an anime?
Mm. That's pretty sick. Little thumbnail right there. That's kind of cool. I hope that the thumbnail is just this on the YouTube chat.
Hey, you're not allowed to type on that keyboard. You might do something that ends the stream. Oh yeah, you like scratch it back up.
You like back massages, huh?
All right. I was looking for the art version of you too.
Oh, that will prove that Fox is the best secretary if she ends up finding that picture.
I don't even think Fox could pull that off. That's a way back. That's a way.
How do I get the book? No worries. You can get our books on TikTok Shop or on Amazon.
Yup. Our TikTok shop has our books.
Yep.
And there's also our head models.
So these are our books. These 2 volumes: How to Draw Manga and How to Draw Characters under Anime Academy. Anime Academy. You know where it is. I just can't find it. Do you really know where it is? What? It's on the Bratz page drawing. Yeah, I know it is on the Bratz page drawing, but I just don't remember where.
Puppy, what are you doing?
It was originally a web series. Oh, that's cute.
She's tweaking.
I don't know what she's doing.
All right. Well, you don't know if you posted it is the problem.
Sure, I did post it at some point.
Probably.
It was definitely a 12-hour stream, I think.
I think this is above I think this is above your skill level, Fox. I don't even think the secretary can dig that up. That's like in the archive of archives. Chat, I keep putting it off, but it is a trade time. We must go. It's like when someone goes off script.
Yeah.
What do you want?
Cookie? Brownie?
Brownie?
Yeah, you're welcome, Danny Draws. Thank you for being such a lovely person in our community, lovely member of our community.
Thank you, Danny.
Thank you,
for being
Danny.
wonderful.
And thank you for your support.
Sound. I was going for more. Whoa, I hit my propeller and it's spinning. Good night, chat. Good night, everybody. I doubt we'll stream tomorrow because we have live classes. By the way, if you're on our live class, it's tomorrow. You know though. Okay. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Yeah. Bye, Applejack.
Bye, Apple.
Bye, YouTube.
Bye,
We'll talk to you
YouTube.
later.
See ya.